Let us have a discussion. All right, greetings and salutations, and welcome to another day here on the Sports Desk. I got feedback today. The name is Orville.
The name is Christopher Zidane. Good afternoon to listeners.
Yeah, and you know the numbers 968 81 70. 968 81 70. Of course, you know the 968 81.
I didn't see the news, but I heard this argument that John Wall has been dismissed.
Yeah,
the president was not. What is that?
I don't know. I don't know about fear. I don't know about. What I can tell you is that John Wall. John Wall, in all likelihood, will take this to the court. Now, what's the likelihood of what might happen to the court? Because clearly he'd be suing for, I think the term, wrongful. And the JFF, I'm sure, will argue that we were wrongfully dismissed. Now, on what grounds does the JFF have to stand? I think central to their defense is the fact that John, for a large part, was and the JFF may very well lean on clause that says you must be here in order to force, certainly to run the academy. So,
since I haven't seen the country,
you won't come.
Yeah, it wouldn't make any sense.
Well, me a comment say he will fire, he will sue, and the JFF will have a defense. And central to the JFF defense is where John Wall is living and staying. So that is one. I'm going to say it again. You all decide where you want to get information. You want the information from credible sources. As my old lady would have said, don't watch the noise of the market. Watch the correct change. The noise of the market don't mean you make money. So old time people would say, don't watch the noise of the market. Emphasis on noise. Watch correct sale. The whole business about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has taken up. And I would say I don't know why it has taken up. I'm actually thinking I know it, I think I know exactly why this Ole Gunnar Solskjaer things making around. But again, people, you want credible, you can choose noise or you can choose correct sale. I am the correct sale. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is not part of the JFF equation. All of that is noise without substance. This argument that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was offered some money, that he refused, all of that is noise. Noise that started in one quarter and been run within in some other quarters without any substance to it. You want substance? Say. You want noise? Then you can decide. But check. At this point, Ole wasn't even part of the fight. The I don't know. I know where it came, and I know why people were calling Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. When this thing is revealed, you will see why, or I will tell you why. But at the moment, that is just noise and gibberish and people talking without due diligence. So, me not come and stuff to tell you no rubbish, none of that. Don't worry. Nothing was right. All right, here's the other thing I want. What I still want somebody to tell me what is the real reason why we do well in sprint. One answer is Glenn Mills, Steve Grant, Maurice Wilson. My argument to counter that unintelligent people. Do you think if you put Maurice Wilson, Glenn Mills, and Steve Francis in the Turks and Caicos side, they'd be producing the kind of world champion? The answer to that is unlikely. The reason is they wouldn't have the same raw material that they have in Jamaica. That's just the intelligence. I'm here to talk intelligence and intellect. No noise. Just listen how calm I say. The real reason why we are successful as a sprinting nation is partially due to Steve, but that and Glenn, but that's not the real passion that drives sprinting, culminating with Glenn and Steve, didn't begin. Tia Clayton, who is now conditioned by Steve, was among the best junior sprinters in the world before Steve Francis. It was Michael Dyke at Edwin Allen, part of the reason. Who do you take more credit for who Tia Clayton has? I would argue her high school, because Stephen Francis got a diamond in the rough that is polished and can. Before Glenn Mills got Usain Bolt, he was already among the best juniors in the world. Not in Jamaica, in the world. We produced Dexter Lee and Batman McKenzie and Michael O'Hara and Nicole Mitchell. We have produced so many world and youth champions or medalists long before them say Glenn Mills. So to suggest that it is only Glenn Mills them passionate about sprinting is horribly unintelligent. Because we were producing world youth grades well before them comes Glenn. Now, does Glenn and Stephen play a great role? Yeah. Asafa Powell never won anything at champs, but he made the champs final. Now, me and you know that to make a champs class 1 final, no ordinary feat based on the quality of it. Okay? Kishian Thompson, who Stephen Francis had, was already a champs that who would have come through that game. So to suggest that only the people at the top of fashion for sprint is to disregard the work with the Casey and Calabar and Casey and Stetson and them other school coaches. They are the driving force behind Jamaica. Glenn and Steve now, will of them, are like the big icing on a cake that out there. It's unintelligent and loud noise. Rightness, you decide which part you want. You know when mood are listening. But then you have some people who like refined discussion. I am we take the first. Mama B.
Yes, man. Number one disciple, man.
How are you? Good.
Number one disciple, number one host, number one caller. Well, little Samson.
Yes, I'm here.
Well, me tell you, man. Orville.
Well, yes.
Well, me don't know. But this big ever debate between you and Dwight about the passion and whatever. And when this argument going to finish, Orville, but listen to me now. Because you realize what going on, you know. You don't want to lose your side of the story, Orville. And that's the same thing with Dwight. Dwight don't want to lose it. And this is why Dwight, that is why Dwight is afraid to debate, you know. Dwight just come and he state a position and he retard till next year them time. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he look to me like the same thing with you. You stay to the position, but nobody want come on to a head-on class.
Maybe
No,
nobody
Orville.
want come on to a head.
Well on. Do I give me hear a new word coming out of the argument here now? Motivation, Orville. When you check it out, motivation, it's a good word coming out of the argument here, so now,
Okay.
So we have to give Dwight his flowers, 'Cause picture this argument. I am a good keyboard player, you see?
Yeah.
And if when I go to play keyboard, I'm not going to collect any money to come in and support my family. I'm not going to go out there, So the fact that I go out there and...
How old are you, man?
No, me a big man.
Good.
But hold on, Harvey.
Write this up in the interest of time.
Yeah.
To get good in our sport, you have to start to get world class. Because the argument is about world class.
No, but listen, no, man, we don't go there, so Harvey. Just listen the question I'm ask you. What is your percentage on motivation?
Motivation
and do I give a percentage? It's a 30% motivation.
Motivation and passion are the same things, my boss.
Can't be Harvey.
Which little boy motivated to do something that he's not passionate?
So hold on. So what you're saying to me now, Harvey? There is passion and motivation is the same. So therefore, you don't have a percentage.
That's why I'm telling you, I am saying in adults, we are motivated by, among other things, the ability to make a living. So you will have adults motivated to come to work when him not really want, him not love that work, but him motivated to put on a pot on the table and keep the lights on. Yeah. World-class sportsmen usually are people who start play sports when they're 10 and 12 and 10. And of course, they are motivated to play. But they are not going to be motivated to put in the hours that it takes to be world-class unless them also love it. So to be motivated and to have passion for the thing in youngsters, that is the great thing of start.
So what
is the same thing?
So you don't have a percentage on motivation there?
Motivation for me is the same thing as passion. You love the something and you're motivated to do the something. When you are youth.
What you say?
I agree at that sort of thing. Because I started to play football when I was 5.
Then you have to ask Little Samson that, brother, you don't realize when you're 8-year-old, you love football while you play.
That's the only motivation, man. I loved it, man. I enjoyed doing it so much.
What's the difference with motivation and passion for you when you're 8 and 10? You could just get straight.
Straight love, man. At that age.
What on?
And that's a crucial age in terms of your development. Yeah, man, hold on now. We'll give you a minute.
Yeah.
We're coming.
Clearing personal non-commercial shipments at the port? Avoid the wait. Request a contactless clearance through your agent today. It's more efficient. It's secure. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
1:15.
Give a little something. US $1 JD 150 every time you receive a remittance from Lasco Money Transfer to sponsor a social project selected by the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. Say, I want to donate $1 to the cashier. Donations accepted at these locations: 38.5 Red Hills Road, Kingston 10, 15 Chandos Place, Poppin Square, Kingston 10, and Shop 203 Bay West Shopping Center, 3 St. James Street, Montego Bay.
Super Center, everything for your home and more.
It's that time again. It's Azan Super Center's 2-day sale. Come to Azan Super Center Crossroads and Linstead this Friday and Saturday. Get everything you need for your home and more. So don't miss out on this 2-day sale this Friday and Saturday. Crossroads and Linstead.
Azan Super Center, we're gonna make you smile. Azan Super Center, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yeah, man, baby.
Come, Messiah. So, Orville, since you say motivation and passion is the same thing.
No. I'm saying motivation and passion are the same thing as a child. I'm saying as an adult, you will be motivated to do things where you don't necessarily like because you're motivated to feed your family.
So there you go, Orville. So you must can give a percentage.
Lord Jesus, mommy be. I mean, I don't tell us the motivation. Mommy be. Motivation.
You don't confuse me now, Orville, man.
Mommy be, you're not sounding very bright. I'm saying it is the same thing. So any amount of Mark,
So,
let me give
so,
you
well, so if motivation and passion is the same
as a
thing,
child.
no, but yes, there we go, Because, this original argument was about primary school and about infants running
Mama
up
B,
and
say
down and
nothing.
passion.
Don't say nothing.
You understand what I'm
Don't
saying?
say nothing.
I know this thing move
Mama
on.
B, shh. Great sportsmen, Mama B,
Mm-hmm.
start playing sports early. It's a universal fact that I believe in 99% of sportsmen who become great started playing sports at a very tender age. Now, at a very tender age, Mama B, in order to put in the whole heap of hours, there's a book called the 10,000 hour rule. In order to put in the hours to play cricket or to bowl or to play tennis, a youngster has to love what the thing is about. Else them not gonna put in the hours. They are motivated to play because they are passionate about what they are. So whatever you call motivation, I call it passion at that age. Nothing confusing about that.
All right, Alvin, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
Good, sir.
I hear that Athens is now in the lineup for the next step.
Meaning what?
No, he won the job.
I'm understanding that Sinclair is actually injured.
Sinclair injured.
So Moti
Get
is
a
coming.
lick for him.
Yeah. So Moti is coming back in.
So they're going with the same lineup. I mean, in batting line.
I haven't seen the side.
Because I heard on the next newscast, so you could check it out and give me an update. I heard that Athens is still in.
No, but me not think they're gonna drop him. Why you?
Yeah, that me I say, 'cause I don't,
No, man,
I don't see why they would drop him now.
No, you're not being very sharp today. Athens can't get dropped, no boss. Athens
No, not Athens, man.
Kurt McKenzie. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Kurt McKenzie.
Be sharp today. Don't allow.
Kurt McKenzie.
Good.
I hear that he will be in the lineup.
Because I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't.
You're going to check it out and give me an update of it.
Keep listening.
Yeah, man. Come here Sunday night. But this guy, Jeremiah Louis now, he's coming in as a he's injured and Hakeem Jordan will be coming in for him.
Yeah.
And I heard that Joseph is coming as a slight flu, so he might not even start.
Let's see. We're running.
Yeah, man. Check it out, Harvey.
All right. Big up yourself. All right. So we go now to Mount Salem.
Gentlemen.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Yeah, big up driver and Bello and the whole crew. I work driver. I listen to this call with family today. Mr. Higgins.
Yes.
It is okay to lose an argument now and again, man. You don't realize you lose this argument hands down, man. You can't just come on the radio one day and said, you know what, I have given up. I give up. I have lost this argument. Yeah, even if we come and say the first argument that I have lost.
No, good enough.
On the radio.
No, not good enough. No friend, not good enough.
You know, so right now, if I had the money, if I had the money, I would get both you and Orville off of the radio. One day, just if you just put up a good money.
What argument has he lost today?
That one. But hold on. Didn't work. No, man, my time for this. Somebody did.
No.
But no. But let me just respond.
You don't know where me I go yet.
Lord Jesus, you say you would put up money for us. You are saying that you would put up money for me and him today.
Yes, to be it.
And I'm saying to Lord Jesus, I'm saying that somebody else, as a group of people, were already prepared to do that.
Yeah, but if I had the money, I would put up something that none of you could have refused.
Lord Jesus, I'm saying that the money went up to 400,000 and 500,000. Now you are going to run like that.
That's why I said.
If you're offering 2 million, he wouldn't stand a chance. And he's smart enough to know that.
I'm sure if I have a 2 million US, he wouldn't back down.
But you know the reason why I'm back down from 500,000? Why do you think a man who want to beat me up on the radio every day?
But hold on.
Got a chance to debate me and run like
that. Alright, so forget about that one. And this topic,
the man smarter than you.
With the passion, and this topic with the passion and the football, I know World Trade Today go run from your fans.
All right, tell you what you do. Arrange it in a circle where we will have neutral judges and give him and say if him not correct. He knows him not intellectual like.
Mr. Higgins, I would bet my last cent that World Trade would have beat up on this topic. I don't see no.
Who do you think would have beaten?
You could have put up no credible argument.
Well, no. When they
show that we
All right, yes. You're thinking that way. When the cricket argument is coming, who you think would have did it? The one when they said, send out the dread. And when the dread said, bring it out.
The cricket argument was a little closer.
Why you think he run?
This one is a non-argument.
Lord Jesus, so why do you think he run like you see it both of us?
We not debate whether I run or not.
This is funny.
Me already tell you the reason already. You know.
No, but you're not answering. No, you're not answering the question. Here's the question. Why do you think he ran like a wounded dog, broke your seat record
God.
when that cricket debate was done? Why do you think?
I'll get me to say one of yourself.
No, but why you? No, but Mount Salem, you have to be credible if you want to be a big caller. May I ask you why you think he ran?
To be a caller to the program.
All right, if you want to be a credible caller, then you have to speak the truth. If you want to be credible, there was a cricket debate.
All right, tell you what. Ask the question again. Let me answer it here.
So there was a cricket debate.
Right.
That your friend said, send out the dread, let me kill him and give him money to charity. And then the dread said, bring it on. Neutral crowd, neutral judges, and the man run like a wounded dog. Why do you think that? When he realized in the sea. Give me a credible answer.
A credible answer.
Yes.
Well, I'm not going to say I run him because I don't know.
Lord Jesus.
I don't know.
Okay, so why do you think he ran away from that debate with me publicly?
He see the reasons, you know.
So because him ran too big.
He get advice and say whatever. You know, give the reason them demand him so hard.
And you believe that?
Me can't come and see the man line.
Hold on. You believe that because him brand. So why did he say if send out the dread make him kill him? Him brand never big when he master that.
I guess when the brand bigger,
the brand got bigger between him. Said send out the dread, and 3 days after that, when the dread said come, because you and your little baby reason can't come. So the brand got bigger in 3 days. Mount Salem, you know how your son can raise it to me, right? We all know why the man didn't take on the debate. We all know why. Stop. We know why the man can't debate. Listen, so when it's not noise.
If I don't want to get caught up in it.
It's not caught up, but no. If it was something to do with, you say if you wouldn't think me run, you would have said me run.
You answer that. No, Mr.
No, man, you have to say the man run.
I wouldn't do that. No, I'm not a person like that.
But you are saying, you are now telling me that I've lost an eye.
Yes.
So why don't
I get to your last argument? True.
Who is it? So why can't you? If you are prepared to say, who beat me in there? Why can't you accept?
Our argument and chat argument are different thing, you know.
Oh yeah, talk about the track and field versus
yeah, that is the argument I'm talking about.
Here's where people like you can be credible.
The sprinting versus.
All right. I was listening to your friend this morning. Let's say Mama. I was listening to him this morning saying the only people in Jamaica passionate about sprinting are Glenn Mills, Stephen Francis, Maurice Wilson, and then in called some journalists, Ricardo the man, somewhere. Do you believe that nonsense, Baba? Who is it that Glenn Mills get to coach? Now some world people.
No. I did. If I only them the people alone in said passion, I don't believe that. Other people passionate about.
Do you believe that there's great?
But
do you believe that there's great passion for sprinting amongst the high schools in Nigeria?
Yes, of course.
Well, that
there's
is
no
not
2 ways about it. But guess what?
Yeah.
Is it more passionate than football? That is the question, you know, Mr. Higgins.
All right. And may I say to you, amongst men in Jamaica.
Man, gone have genders again.
But my argument was not about males or females. My argument was about Jamaica.
Vote, Mr. Higgins, it is not even close.
No,
it is not even close, Mr. Higgins. We are more successful in sprinting. There's no 2 ways about it.
Why are we more successful in sprinting?
We're not going to convince each other.
Who we think that?
Yes.
I believe Jamaican men more passionate about football. I believe Jamaican women more passionate about track.
Well, we can't beat up your belief, you know, but we can't state the fact.
No, it's not a fact. You need to read the dictionary and know what
fact is. It's obvious, Mr. Higgins.
I don't know that nothing is obvious. I know that Jamaican women are more likely to tell you who Merlina is than anything.
All right, so what is your parameters to show that sprinting more passionate in Jamaica?
One, you asked me. One, our success at it. Two, the recognizability of the people living in sprinting across genders. I'm sure your aunt will know who Shelley and Fraser is, and Elaine Thompson is, and Veronica Campbell is, and Tia Clayton is more than who Damarai Gray is.
Hey, Mr. Matthews. You know, if you be a hypocrite, Mr.
Me
Matthews.
don't be. But me win this argument already. Me don't understand.
Tell man say my talk rubbish.
But Bone Silly,
Alright, yes, sir.
me win this argument in my opinion already, so I don't need to go around and repeat myself.
Oh, so no matter what Orville saying.
But Orville would have said this before, and I would have countered it before.
Right.
So you say,
right.
so you mentioned Shelley and Fraser. Shelley and Fraser is the greatest women's sprinter.
All right, so we couldn't do
So,
Shelley.
yeah, if you go Messi, no, Messi is arguably the greatest footballer of all time. I can use Messi and say my aunt will recognize Messi more than Tina Clayton.
Come on, Jamaica man.
No, but we're not discussing Jamaica. We're discussing football versus sprint.
Jamaican women don't watch football like on the TV. Jamaican women watch more sprinting on the TV than
Jamaican people don't watch sprinting like how you think. I can tell that for a fact. That's why when they keep the big event about the stadium with Shelley and Fraser,
I agree. Well, why you think the Jamaican women watch more on TV? The 100 meters at the Olympics or World Championships or World Cup.
World Cup football.
You think Jamaican women,
Jamaican people on a whole watch World Cup
women,
football.
Mr.
Hey,
Yes,
Mr.
World
Well,
Cup.
Matthews. You remember the last World Cup, Mr. Matthews?
Listen, Mount Salem. Listen to me now, Mount Salem. Yes, you see when the big meet, you see when the big things are happening, I don't know about Orville. And I go to the places where people gather. More people, both women and men, are at big football events than they are at.
So let me ask you.
And that's exactly
I'm
why.
wanting to give me a fair question.
That's exactly why Mount Salem. You never hear about a sprinting program on any platform. But you hear about football program.
Yeah, man. But let me ask you this. Kissy and Thompson wins gold in Paris in 2 weeks time. And Jamaica qualifying for the World Cup of football. Which do you think Jamaican women are more likely to be for? Women, Mr. Kissy and Thompson at the Olympics. Or Jamaica
qualify for the World Cup?
Yes, in football.
Well, that one will be close if you talk about women, but when you combine men and women...
That's why I'm saying to you about...
No, you mentioned one specific thing, you know.
No, all right, forget it.
If I said that would be close.
If Shelley and Fraser wins another gold medal, or Tia Clayton, more Jamaican women are going to be aware of what we are doing at the Olympics than they are going to be aware of what we are in football.
I saw more women for the Premier League final of a stadium. And that was a national trial.
All right.
That's just a fact. More women, let me repeat it. More women.
Watch Zidane. A lot of people who consume track and field don't go to the stadium.
But it's more difficult to go than to watch it at your home. It is easier to sit in your
I agree.
comfort at your home. So the fact that more women are actually going to the stadium, it means they like it more. It's a non-argument.
We're not going
So that's why I don't want to repeat this because it's a non-argument to me. I think it's a ridiculous argument. I don't know why you're drawing me in Mount Salem.
I disagree.
Mount Salem, you know why you bring up this argument to me again? Because I think it's an idiotic argument and it's annoying, my boss.
No, it's not.
Because it's not close.
No, you tell him and come on, you too.
I'm saying I don't. Mount
Let me
Salem,
say it
don't bring me
again.
involved in the argument.
Jamaican
We think it's asinine and we want to be
Jamaican
part.
women are more likely to follow what we do at the Olympics in sprinting than they are likely to watch what we do in football. Jamaican women, who are half the population. We take a break. Today is Thursday. Jesse Blake should be on. It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, and Fosridge.
Australian Olympic swimmer coach Michael Paffrey has been spoken to by team bosses after he said he hopes South Korean swimmer Kim Woo-min beats Australian rivals at 400 meters freestyle gold at the Olympics. Paffrey, who in addition to being one of the coaches of our Australian team, also works with Woo-min, made a serious error of judgment according to Australian Olympic Committee. Australian duo Sam Short and AJ Wellington are contenders alongside current world champion Kim Woo for the gold medal. Speaking to South Korean media, Australian Paffrey said there will be 3 or 4 of them in the race that they think can win it. And that's the sports in it.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. Danjel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Fosrich.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal! Fosrich Financing.
So refreshing. What's so refreshing, Sonia? The water is refreshing. Try it now. Where you get that from? No clean manufacturing water. So refreshing. Me like it. Clean water. Located at 20 Syndham Commercial, Old Harbour, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. Telephone number 876-335-0448 or 876-648-7192 or email cleanconcept@gmail.com.
Get on the path to financial freedom. Be your own boss with City and Guilds and Distinction College certification at Distinction College. Start full-time, part-time, and weekend classes in plumbing, air conditioning, and refrigeration, motor vehicle repairs, and electrical installation. No subjects required, no age limit, no entrance test. Register this week and get free courses at huge discounts. Licensed employment agencies will assist students with job opportunities overseas. Visit us in Kingston, Spanish Town, and Ocho Rios, or call 876-356-4167. Distinction College, the School of Champions.
Infratech Jamaica Limited offers a high-quality complement of unique and sustainable products and services, unparalleled anywhere in the Caribbean and Central America. Everything agriculture, water, energy, hardware, home, and garden. From engineering and design, manufacturing and supply of product, consultation, after-sales service to implementation and maintenance. Call us today at 876-603-3946. Isratech, master the elements.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
We haven't managed to track down Jesse. We keep trying.
He needs more time.
He needs more time. So we'll get Jesse.
For 1:45 then. All right.
All right, so here's what.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? Y'all good?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, man. Cool. Now everybody know my thing. I'm not gonna debate facts. I'm not gonna get into an idiotic argument that says motivation means the same as passion in kids, because I think anybody who has any ounce of sense knows better than that. We just want to concentrate on the well-researched stuff. Now, one of the main reasons I've said before why people excel in sports, or people expose other people to sports, is because they are motivated by the recognition of the social, cultural, and economic value that sport has in their particular community. It's not because of some very powerful, barely uncontrollable love for football or cricket. It's because of the recognition of the social, economic, and cultural value that sport has. You see? Now, another thing is admin. I want to tackle something from Zidane from yesterday. I didn't get to read this thing in an article, and I just want to share it because I think it's interesting. By the time he was 10 years old, the club doctor started to notice that Leo, this is Lionel Messi, was unusually small for a boy of his age and didn't seem to be developing like the rest of his teammates. He was
What do you mean by developing?
That I'm reading. This is straight from the article. I don't know. Developing means physically developing. See? He wasn't developing like the rest of his teammates. He was diagnosed as having a growth hormone deficiency which affected his physical development and threatened his future career. Eventually, doctors decided that there was just one solution to treat little Lionel, but it was very expensive. The article goes on to show that it was Barcelona that stepped up and paid these expensive bills. By saying that Messi was now then able to make the under 13 teams, and it says right here that then he started to stand out in games. I don't know how anybody can read something like that and tell me that, admin was a small thing.
And it was the Messi's passion. And they ignore stuff like this. They ignore the resources. They ignore the training in Messi at an early age, both by his father and by the youth club that he was at, UL Old Boys. And they just jump and they say stuff like this. I say it again. Passion or little passion, you can have passion, a little passion, you still end up with a Andrea Gassi or UC Boat. But with little or no administration, you have anything. Gentlemen, what you all think?
With little passion, you will not have a Brazil, Argentina, Italy, Germany. You won't have those.
What do you mean by that?
You won't have those teams are the dominant, historically dominant team in world football. I'm saying with little passion for the youngsters in that country. You won't have that sort of thing.
I have a question for you, sir.
It doesn't matter how great you are at development.
I have a question for you. You said that you don't understand if somebody is exposed to the same administration. Because I'm saying administration as motivation. If somebody is exposed to the same administration, why you don't have more line of business? And you don't understand how motivation can be.
I noticed I didn't address my point about Brazil and Argentina.
But I've already given my take on it. I think between the cultural heritage in those countries, what
do you mean by the cultural? What do you mean by the cultural heritage?
Because there is a cultural heritage and tradition where there's a value.
Oh.
You don't know what cultural heritage is?
No, man, I don't. So I want
cultural heritage is the recognition of the success that the country has had in football over the years. The icons that they have built over the years. People recognizing that to do well in football, boy, they bring they'll bestow honor and status on you, and that there's economic value.
So you're saying when Messi was 4 and 5 when he was playing with his brother, he was thinking about the cultural heritage. That's why.
Can I name 6 possible things that would have been motivated?
Why try to be a struggle back?
Can I name Messi? Sorry.
I think it was the culture.
Things that would have been motivated Messi as an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old. Don't tell me about when he was a 4-year-old. Researchers say anything you develop at 4 don't translate to you in the future in terms of sporting excellence. So come tell me about when he was running up and down. No, wait. Have you ever studied this? This is an article that has been written. You do any studying of this? Or you just talk?
So why?
As an 8-year-old, Messi could have been influenced by respect and ratings, a desire to emulate icons, the adoration of his peers, and future career and a lifestyle. You, as a 10-year-old, never have a sense of the future you wanted to have, Zidane.
Let me ask you a question.
Zidane, as a 10-year-old, didn't you used to think about the future life that you want to have?
No, I just used to love the play.
No, wait. No. Answer my question.
No, all I did was.
So you're saying as a 10-year-old.
So you asked me the question. You asked me the question. You begged me to answer.
You had no understanding of the future lifestyle you want.
Right.
Right. When I used to play.
Can I answer the question?
When I used to play ball as a 10-year-old.
All right, hear me now. You have been on the radio since 4:34. It's now 4:04. We are prepared. So you're gone 6 minutes. I'm prepared to give you a few minutes. But you can't be the one driving.
Yeah, man, and ask me the question.
You're on borrowed
not answering my question.
No, but you're not allowing the man.
That was
the man. I try and attempt.
Let me quiet while I'm trying to.
When I was 8, 9, and 10, all I cared about was to watch.
You didn't answer the question. You didn't answer. No, you didn't answer the question.
I'm answering.
I asked you, as a 10-year-old, didn't you ever think about a future lifestyle that you would like to have?
No.
Is that yes or no?
No.
Okay, you're in the minority.
Not that.
Quiet, Orville. May I listen to you?
No, man.
I tell you, you wanted to. You know what? You wanted to be a journalist, Orville.
No.
You do what the parents say in terms of your book work, and then you play. You do the things about your with your time.
Sir. My father used to sit down and then he used to say, "Do you want to be a pilot? Do you want to be a doctor?" Let me tell you
what. That's why your son so do it, because you never play sport.
You never play sport.
You never play sport, do it. That's why you don't understand what it takes to become great.
Yes, because you never love a sport.
Yes, do I?
You don't understand that.
You don't understand it.
When you're a little boy, you love it. Why you do? But because you never go down that building.
So let me ask Zidane, since you play sport. Zidane, when you used to play sports, did you want to get the ratings of people who play with you?
I wanted the ratings for people playing.
Yeah, man, you didn't want ratings from other people you play from.
When I got older, yes. So when I became
So
16.
so you say as a 10-year-old.
No,
You
not
never want no
not at 10,
ratings from
do I?
nobody.
All right, do I? My time.
Not at 10.
My time.
Go on through.
Remember, you can't dictate the conversation. Your
Yeah,
time.
man,
But
yo,
if
big
you're
man,
if you're-
hey, Orville, you know the conversation got better if you don't talk like that. So just go ahead and talk. But you don't need to sound like that because it's disrespectful.
No. Medos, I say you can't drive.
Ask the question.
All right, so I am agreeing with you Duane, that the adoration of your peer is one of the byproducts of why we like about it. But
That's when you're in the teens.
no. Why is it? In my case, it was my adoration of my peers in cricket, not volleyball. Why I
Cultural heritage.
what? So my time now.
Cultural heritage.
Hold on,
So
so-
you're stop. No, let me explain.
No. Do
you
I
explain
tell you say you're on my time now, sir?
Hey,
so you-
Orville,
Do I?
just ask
You want
you
call
have
us
to ask
tomorrow?
the question, Orville.
No, but I'm saying I don't want you to ask anything more. You have asked all the questions.
I'm not asking anything. You asked me. a
You
question
said
and I was
cultural heritage.
answering your question.
So
I
you
was
said cultural
answering
heritage.
your question.
Good. So your answer already. So now my turn to ask you another question.
But actually, don't answer your question. Still.
You said cultural heritage is why you want to play football, or one of the reasons.
No. That's not what you asked. You said in Jamaica, why was it cricket rather than football?
No,
rather
I never.
than volleyball?
Rather than
And I
volleyball,
said
to come down as cultural heritage. Right.
Because of your cultural heritage.
So yes,
you
do I?
exposed
Why do we?
cricket.
Yes, no, do I, man, Mister? Why do we have a cultural heritage of loving and playing cricket? Of loving. Why do we have a cultural heritage that is more pronounced in cricket than in volleyball?
Oh, geez, Orville, me and you had a long conversation about slavery and the. All right.
No,
slow down.
Do
slow
I?
down. Hold
Forget
on.
that. Why do we
I
have
won't get a chance to answer
no?
the question.
Why do we have a
I
greater?
won't get a chance to answer.
Why
the
do
question.
we have a greater cultural heritage in football than volleyball?
Can I answer the question?
Answer that one.
No. I'll get a chance to answer the question.
I want you to answer this question.
No. Will I get a chance to answer the question?
Why do we have
Okay,
a greater?
Thank you very much. So.
No. Are you going to answer this?
Orville.
Next
I'll call back
guy.
tomorrow when
Next
I can answer the question. I'll call back tomorrow when I can.
Next. Cultural heritage. Now you know what cultural heritage means? It is the habits and behavior of a people that is passed on. That is what culture is. Now, for a behavior and a practice and a habit to be passed down from generation to generation, it is because of love. The reason why there's a greater cultural heritage in Jamaica for reggae music than calypso is one reason why. The people love reggae more than calypso. The reason why there's a greater cultural heritage for football in Jamaica than badminton is for one reason only. The people love football more than badminton.
Simple.
Cultural heritage don't survive without cultural fashion. Bramble the one.
Simple.
All you do is come on the radio and don't want me asking a question. You're not as bright as my little finger, mama. That's why you cannot talk. Just hug up that. Go over your cultural heritage. Cultural heritage is norms and love and what people love passed down. So in Jamaica, we have cultural heritage for rice and peas on a Sunday, or because we love rice and peas on a Sunday. And that's why it passed down. Let's take the break. We'll come in.
Tracy, who you go keep on now? You're too fast. Hey, me I got Jotex now for buy up my sugar bun, wine slice, bulla, coffee strip, and marble cake, plus some raisin bread, banana cake, and the best rock cake for the picnic them. They can get some? No. Go buy your own. Hey.
Jotex Bakery. Visit 20 Gold Street, Kingston, or call 922-5768. Open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Delivery Islandwide. Jotex Bakery. So nice, so right.
Conditions apply.
Greetings to you listeners. This is Reverend Ryan A. Gordon, Senior Pastor of the Broken Vessels Healing and Deliverance Ministries, located at 120 Main Street, Pineapple, Ocho St. Anne, Jamaica, West Indies. Join me every Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show with Brother Frisco. Join me for a word in time. You cannot afford to miss this powerful word every Sunday morning on this station.
It's alright. Uh-oh, mommy, the roof is leaking again. I just fixed the roof. Lord, deliver me from this problem now. Hold on. This what I come out of the cake while
I'm
ago.
a genie, man. Relax. I come for granted 3 wishes.
I
Yeah,
just
man.
need one wish right now.
One wish.
I need this roof to be fixed.
Tropical Metal Products, man. A place for you. Call them at 876-765-9444. And them stock a wide variety of roofing and building solutions, man. So check them out, man. So you see, I save your money so I can stay for
I
dinner.
never cook no genie food today.
It's now time for Just Bet Winner's Edge, where we take a look at some of the top sporting events and betting odds on the Just Bet sports betting program and show you how to bet and win big with Just Bet. Sponsored by Just Bet, Jamaica's #1 sports betting game. From Supreme Ventures, offering the best betting odds and the fastest payouts on the market. Just Bet, your game, your passion. All right, so we have Jesse Blake. How are you doing, Jesse Blake?
I'm very well. Gonna do this real quick this afternoon. How are you all, man?
Yeah, man, the timing is yours. You decide. What's up? What say you?
Well. Let's start off. Of course, we started off last Tuesday, with odds for the Olympics, and we have some big events that we're going to look on this afternoon. Let's start off with the 100 meters for women. The final. Where we have bets available for all our finals. Shakari Richardson is the favored athlete to win at $1.53. Can you imagine? Sharika Jackson at $4.90. Shelley Fraser Price, $11 even. Tia Clayton at $30 even. Well. We do have some more bets available here. And just want to let y'all know that there are track events, field events to bet on. Those were just some of the odds available for the women's 100-meter final. Who you got, Orville? Who you got?
Shakari, for me, his favorite at this point.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wow. Shakari attracts odds of $1.53. Good odds right now as the favorite. And must put in a plug here. Please get in the bets while they are available right now, because of course, as we said on Tuesday, as the competition goes along, as the rounds go on, the bet will tighten, especially for our track events. Get the bet in now. They won't get any better going along. They're going to tighten up, which means they get less money if you bet later. So you bet now than later. Make sense?
Yeah. I must put in a caveat that the reason I'm carrying Shakari is because I'm not convinced that either Sheldon or Sheldon. 1%. I feel that they are not as sound physically, and that is why I had either been in the best of conditions, it would have been a
Well, absolutely. Well, we need the 10-5-4 right now more than ever of it. Think about it.
All right. What else we're listening?
Women 400-meter hurdles. You asked about this on Tuesday, and we do have some odds available here. It's Gabby Thomas who's the favored athlete to win at $2 even. Why am I seeing
the 400 hurdles?
I'm having a little bit of a not. I think I have a glitch on the computer.
No man, that has to be a glitch. Gabby Thomas, 400 hurdles.
Glitch. That is a massive.
There's a lady called Sydney McLaughlin.
200-meter run.
Yeah, Sydney McLaughlin and Femke Ball.
Well, there we go. All right. Well, let's head right to justbetja.com since there's a glitch on my file.
Yes.
Let's head to justbetja.com, shall we? And head to the Olympic tournament for women. And we have a number of bets available. We'll have the high jump. We have the discus. We have the 3,000 meter steeplechase, the 200. Let's start. Well, let's go right to the 200 meters, shall we? Yeah. This is Gabby Thomas who is favored to win.
Oh, that is Yeah.
Yeah, that was more like it. Gabby Thomas at $2 even. Sharika Jackson at $2.65. Julian Alfred at $5 even. It's Mackenzie Long, who is the fourth favored athlete, $6.80. The UK's Dina Asher Smith comes in at $11. Brittany Brown at $15. Marie Jose Talou from the Ivory Coast at $35 to win the race. And these are just some of the bets available for the women's 200 meters. Gabby Thomas seems to be the favored one here of it.
Gabby Thomas. Gabby Thomas. And again, I hesitated.
Nearly over Sharika.
I hesitated a little bit because, again, here's my case. I don't think Sharika is 100%. Now, if Sharika is fit,
yeah,
and she could get a whole lot more fit between trials and now. So, a fit Sharika and it's a cakewalk. Do I think Sharika is 100%? No. So I'm leaning towards Gabby Thomas. But if I should get a news out of the camp tomorrow that Sharika is back to her original health state, then I'd go with Sharika. But I don't think she's there, so for me, I'm leaning.
Wow. All right, that's interesting. Final event for this afternoon, Mr. Higgins, the women's 4x100 meters relay. Let's talk about relay, shall we? The women's 4x100 meters relay sees the United States of America as the favored team to win the 4x100 meters for women at $1.35. Jamaica, second best at $3.45. Great Britain, $8.40. France, $16. Funnily enough, Switzerland is the fifth favored team at $50 even. These are just some of the bets available for the women's 4x100 meters relay.
I'm going with the USA women. And again, I'm prefacing all I'm saying. I don't think Shelley and Sharika are 100%. So if I'm not carrying them to win their respective flat events, then in a relay where I would want that foot speed, it's difficult to carry. So I'm leaning towards the US for the 4x1 women.
Quite measured perspectives there, Mr. Higgins, and I am afraid I have to agree with you there too.
Yeah,
I have to agree with you there, sir. You're absolutely right. Spot on in terms of the analysis. Shelly and Sharika, not fit right now, not 100%. The USA team has some more spirited members there. They should be able to take it, and no wonder they're the favorite team at $1.35.
All right, so we'll leave it there. We'll give you a minute or two to put a cap on.
Oh, please, folks, when you go to justbetja.com, make it your friend for the Olympics, shall you? There are a number of events that you can bet on, not only on the track, but on the field. Remember, get in the bet from now at justbetja.com or just bet location near you. Of course, all the you see my listen from all of us at Just Bet. Stay safe, enjoy the game, and catch you next week, my friend. Take care.
Big up yourself, Sir Jesse Blake. We'll talk again next week.
Yeah, man. That's it.
All right. What do we do? We go straight. It's far from. Independent Fort.
Yeah, I'm an independent forty. So I'm independent CC.
Oh, CC. What's up?
And some other sports shows which microcosm of sports, microcosm of Jamaican society in terms of in terms of sports.
Depends, but I suppose it depends depending on what the argument is. It can be.
All right. So the topic that is dominating with making waves right now seems to be with the reggae boys and coaching. And I see where the reggae boys situation and a lot of sports shows get a lot more coverage, especially even now that Olympics is going to go on. So would you say that is an indication of people being more passionate about football in Jamaica than track and field or track?
No, football tends to throw more controversy. What is discussed on programs like this is more about controversy. Controversy sells more than good news.
But isn't there a controversy going on with the J3 right now and going on with
No. I'm saying you're going to tell me about a one out. I'm saying generally speaking, there's much more controversial things happening. And I believe that across where both men and women are concerned, I believe more Jamaicans are more focused on sprinting. But I believe amongst men are more fixated on football than women. And because this programs like this is predominantly male based, of course you're going to get more football discussions here than you will get discussions with sprinting. Because males, 95% of the people who call this program. My argument is that amongst the women are more likely to tell you who Elaine Thompson is than Tia Clayton is, than they are to tell you who Kimara is.
But then your argument that say women in Jamaica is more likely to tell you that simply because Ian Thompson era are and those athletes are more associated with Jamaica. And in the sense that Demar Gray was the boss.
All right, give me the most prominent Jamaican, Leon Beale. I think more Jamaicans will know the exploits of Shelley and Fraser than they are more Jamaican women. That's just my view. I think more Jamaican men will be able to tell you a lot more about Jamaican football than they have Jamaican women.
Let me wrap it up like this, Marvin.
Yeah.
The passion for tracks, right?
No, my argument is not about tracks. So
track and field.
Let me say it's 71 tracks.
All right. So the passion
Running
for
fast.
sprinting.
Yeah.
Passion for sprinting. I believe your argument only comes into the conversation with football because of a Shellian and a boat. Prior to Shellian and boat,
no,
would have not necessarily.
I believe in the era. No, man, but me get it wrong. In the era of Merlin Ottey, more Jamaican women know who Merlin Ottey was than whoever was the big baller for Jamaica. So Merlin would have competed in the 80s and the 90s. Whoever was the biggest Jamaican footballer at the time, Twinnibog Anglin or Walter Boyd, or I believe more Jamaican women would know about Merlin Ottey.
Why would they know about Merlin?
Because of Merlin's exploits on the international.
So it's televised. It's not because they love. It's not because they love sprinting.
Football and televised.
No man, the Jamaicans don't make the big stuff.
That's what I was saying.
So it's not because the women them watch football less than sprinting, Because if you're on the big screen, the big TV all over the country, I'm going to see know who you are. Jamaica don't qualify for any World Cup, but if you compare Merlin Ottey to the biggest football at the time, the Jamaican women, we're going to know them as well. They know Messi, they know Ronaldo.
But take a break.
They know Shelley and Fraser.
All right.
Make a plan to stay on top of your mortgage. Stick to it. Pay on time. The time by the MHD is
2 o'clock.
Set the trend, set the trend.
The Trend-Setting Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m., is Jamaica's #1 call-in sports program. Join me, Orville Higgins, and me, Christopher Zidane Matthews, as we continue to take call-in sports discussions to the highest levels on radio. The Sports Desk, Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m., on Jamaica's #1 sports radio station. The hour between 3 and 4 p.m. is sponsored by Western Sports, the sports people, with locations in Kingston, Ocho Rios, and Montego Bay.
Tune in to German Morgan, aka Brother DJ Frisco, on your radio, Friday nights at 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. inside the Midnight Serenade Radio Show, and Saturdays and Sunday mornings inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. You will be motivated, blessed, and receive a word in time with DJ Frisco in the mix. Tune in, listen, and stay connected.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yep, back with you, Cecil.
Yeah, so because saying Arvin, because we are discussing football, we don't necessarily have to pigeonhole it to a Jamaican football player. So we can always use a Messi, a Maradona, we can always use a Pele, we can always use
See, you know what? You know when I know easily that the biggest sport in Jamaica in terms of interest from Jamaica. When a white shot, we never come to Jamaica, you probably don't even know where Jamaica is. We hear in the radio. Make Maradona this, Maradona that. Me I say, then why these people talk about this man and he's not from? Why them I discuss this man for months and months and months?
Jamaican men. But CC, make your point.
I just discuss Maradona versus Pele.
Yeah, because we are dominated by men. Yes, CC.
So my thing about it is, I think when you experience a modicum of success, especially on the international stage, Jamaicans are tends to gravitate towards that. The only thing that Jamaicans set something would support, and they don't necessarily have some modicum of success with the England team when they really win nothing.
But here's my argument. I believe that our success is as a result of our passion. Your argument is, we talk about the people then because they're big international. So Shelley and Merlin and Donald Quarry them and hold them and aside for them. We talk about them because they're successful. That's your argument. My argument is because we are passionate about it, we create that environment for people like these to thrive. So which comes before which? My argument is that it is the passion for sprinting that has caused us to be good at sprinting. And I suppose vice versa as well. So when you have stars now, it fosters interest. But I put it to you that the reason why Jamaica don't produce 5,000 meter runners is because we don't love 5,000 meter running. The reason why Jamaica don't produce no high jump champions is because we are not fascinated about high jump. The reason why we produce sprinters at all age groups, world champions, both males and females, youth levels, junior levels, and senior levels, is because something about sprinting that appeals to the Jamaican spirit in a way that the marathon does
not. All right, so let's put it like this, Arvin. If you're successful at something, or you see your left of success at it, you will continue to try and cultivate it.
I agree, but I'm saying, no. You missed the point that I'm making. That's why you said the point. I am saying, but listen to the point, and you won't say what I'm saying. Our success in sprinting is as a result of passion and success. So if you have passion for the thing, you are going to do well at the thing. And if you do well at the thing, it further engenders passion for the thing. It's a circle, Mobile, which starts with passion for the thing.
How will you do? At the international level, don't come down to you alone.
With more passion.
It comes down to your competition as well.
All right.
All right. So we leave the passion thing. Let's also say final thing before we come on. With regards to coaching Jamaica team or the national team, in terms of person who would have given and say this person isn't him. But for example, if Lena did say that Ole, Mr. P said that Ole, basically he wasn't saying that Ole wasn't interviewed, but he said Ole is not a front runner, right? And he said Dwight is interviewing himself. That's what the deal said. I'm not necessarily that they have interviewed, but they have not interviewed. My thing when it comes down to
what did your source tell you about that?
The Ole situation?
Yes.
It comes down to the backroom staff, and I think getting Ole would necessarily mean that Ole would
so there was an interest in Ole from as far as you know.
As far as I know, there was an interest in Ole. However, Ole's backroom staff
your source
would have been no.
There was never any interest, and I know where it's coming from. Let me
know it.
I know where it's coming from, but there was no interest in Ole.
You know CC source.
Let me know it.
Yeah.
Remember that they stated that only the person who gets the job will come out, right?
No, man. They will. No. Lord, CC, that's the only names will come out to you. I know. I will know more than that.
And I put it to you that if you have bug juice money and a man comes to you with an orange juice money,
you will automatically.
There was never any discussion with. No, CC, just listen to the journalist, man. You're a caller, man. Sometimes, I don't know what you do for your living. At this, me do for your living. Is an account. Good. There was never any monetary discussion regarding Ole. Not and there Ole has not been discussed any money up to this one. That's a rumor, mama.
So then why did this why is Mr. Speed quoted in the Gleaner as saying explicitly that Dwight York was never interviewed and he just interviewed himself and did not explicitly state that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was never.
You are asking me why Mr. Speed never said anything about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, like that is an argument. He never said anything about Orville Liggins neither.
What was his name?
No,
hold on.
What was there a question put to the man?
Yes, Ole's name is also in the article.
What did Mr. Speed say? Tell me the quote. Tell me the quote. Tell me the question and tell me the quote. Let me help you with the English language. Tell me the question, tell me the quote. Tell me the question and tell me the quote. Give me the quote exactly. Because some are going to help you now rather than ask a bag of question. What exact quote did Rudolph Speed give as it relates to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer? Tell me the quote.
All right, so let me tell you.
Yes. That's something like it's straight to the chase. And no matter grown.
Ole is not the front runner and York wasn't even interviewed.
That
York
was
has been interviewing himself.
so Ole was never was so
Ole is not the front
Oh, what, I think what Orville is saying that what was the question that was asked about Ole?
What was the question
That was asked about Ole. That is important.
Suppose the question is it true that Ole is a front runner? I mean, so Ole was never no front runner. Or what if the question was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer a front runner?
Or is he the front runner?
Is he the front runner and is Dwight York being considered? And the man said Ole Gunnar was never no front runner and Dwight York was not being considered.
You have to be clear.
So you have to know which question was asked.
So, all right, so let's put this because we know that the question may be that. If I also say, for example, we know that Miguel Cody had applied to the job. We know that he has applied.
Let us not learn. Me I tell us that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is not the front. The man tell us him is not the front runner. Don't work with it, man. What more you want?
So, I'm gonna put the question in. Was Ole Gunnar, because either your program, was Ole Gunnar recruited or reached out to in terms of for the position?
You ask
not
me?
necessarily applied. No, I'm not asking you. I'm asking Mr. Smith on the radio.
All right, ask
Was
me.
Ole.
When you ask me, well, me I got answer for the powers that. No, he was never reached out. All right, left it right.
When I flap your shoes, easy.
Never reached out to him.
Jaja, you have to check your source easy.
And come back.
I can see it.
Yeah, all right.
As I said, no one knows that we get a competent coach who can qualify for the record.
Pick up
where the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, pick up yourself easy.
Yeah.
Well, in terms of the process, I don't talk to the powers as much as you do. But the few names that I heard, Ole, and I heard about 5, 6. Ole names. So the first morning I heard Ole,
I'm going to tell you.
I was taken aback.
You say one of these days, as soon as the decision is made, you know I got to understand why Ole is mentioned. Me understand why, and it's about 2 or 3 people that carry the whole nation why and one man I run with it because he wants something like it.
Yeah.
I know, I understand where the root is. But I'm not ready for this to is why yet, because I go get too close to the man.
Yeah.
But at the moment, the sticks of them offer all the money and it low fee and them and in background staff. These are all perpetrated by people who are more about noise than substance. Just work with the thing.
All right, somebody from the Gleaner is telling me that exactly the question is Ole the front. So he responded specifically to that.
So but that is the point I'm making. I just basic English language, you know. Music. All right, first song selection is brought to you by Edge Campaign for People Dreaming Color, and the song selection is "Cover Me, Jesus" by Randall.
Jesus, I know say, put your hand over your head now. Put your hand over your head. Over your head. And somebody just say, cover me, cover me, cover me, cover your blood. Cover me, cover me, cover me. Again. Cover me, cover me, cover me, under your blood. Cover me, Lord. All over me. Up Jesus. I say Jesus. I Ooh, ah. Jesus is keeping me alive. God is able to keep us from falling from every attack. And when the devil starts tempting, from danger seen and unseen, He's my help, He will rescue me. And also when the enemy comes upon me like a flood, God raise a stand and cover me under your blood. Give me the wisdom to know when to fight, know when I'm fighting in the all over me, Jesus, all over me, and He's keeping me alive. I say Jesus, keeping me alive. I say Jesus, keeping me alive. Ready again, all over me, and He's keeping me alive. Ooh, Lord. Jesus is keeping me alive. Say I love it when you touch me, Lord. Oh, say God, you turn a mess into a message, Lord. Know me and the work of God and the boss. Know me and the boss. You rearrange me like I should be dead. Ooh, Lord, He's all over me. And He's keeping me alive. And say, Jesus, keeping me alive. Say, my Jesus, keeping me alive. All over me, Lord. All over me. And He's keeping me alive. Oh, Jesus is keeping me alive. DJ again, DJ. So if it wasn't for God's grace, man, tell me where I would have been. Wrapped up, tied up, lost in sin, no peace, no love, no deep within. You don't know how far I'm coming from and where I could have been. So if you see me laughing to myself, I'm just remembering. Remember when Terry put the fish coming at me head in the next one got the chica pussy. We could have been dead, remember when two jokes and gun me could have lose me life, but now you all over me, satisfy me with long life. All over me, ooh, and He's keeping me alive. I say Jesus, keeping me alive. I say Jesus, keeping me alive. All over me, Lord. All over me, and He's keeping me alive. Jesus is keeping me alive. Somebody hand over your head and just say, cover me, cover me, cover me under your blood. Cover me, cover me, cover me. One more time. Cover me, cover me, cover me under your blood. Cover me, cover me, cover me. Cover me, cover me, cover me under your blood. Cover me, cover me, cover me. Cover me, Jesus. Cover me, cover me, cover me under your blood. Cover me, cover me, cover me. Oh.
All right, so that's Rondell Positive with one by, or with one chord. Cover me. Yeah, we'll take it.
The JSE Group, Jamaica Stock Exchange, Jamaica Central Securities Depository Limited, and JCSD Trustee Services, providing a fair, efficient, and transparent stock market for over 45 years. The time by the Jamaica Stock Exchange Group is 2:15.
Tell me something. How you stay on top of your mortgage? Whenever I get a little extra money, like a refund or my bonus, I always put it towards my mortgage because you never know what can happen. Everybody needs a plan. Make one, stick to it, and pay on time. And that way you keep the keys to your home.
We are the MHD, the key to your home.
Sheena Power Talk, make you start to walk.
Get your aunties, get your uncles, get your brothers and your sisters, gather the girls, gather the boys. Sheena Lynn Hansen is on your radio with Power Talk, motivation, inspiration, and empowerment. Tune in every Tuesday at 11:15 a.m. It's a Power Talk and a Power Connection. Power up your spirit, man, with Power Talk. This is your Damascus Road encounter. Come and experience a mighty move of God right here on Power Talk.
Sheena Power Talk.
Spectrum Insurance Brokers pride themselves in being professionals in the field of insurance broking, claim settlement, and risk management services for over 35 years. We offer a wide range of insurance services, including motor, property, liability, accident, life, and international health for individuals and companies at competitive rates. Call 926-3572 or visit 7.5 Haining Road, Kingston 5, or shop number 3, James Plaza, Mandeville. Call 625-6804 or visit online spectrumjamaica.com. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standards.
Uh-oh, mommy, the roof is leaking again. I just fixed the roof. Lord, deliver me from this problem now. This one that come out of the cake
I'm a genie, man. Relax. I come for grant you 3 wishes.
I
Yeah,
just
man.
need one wish right now.
One wish.
I need this roof to be fixed.
Tropical Metal Products, man. The place for you. Call them at 876-765-9444. And them stock a wide variety of roofing and building solutions, man. So check them out, man. So you see I save your money so I can stay for
I
dinner.
never cook no genie food today.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Oh, by the way, I look a source tell me say it won't be making. I look a small source with big like Orville and the other man. But you tell me say it won't be big.
So you hear this argument today after Ole open?
No, I've never. And that's why I said I talked to somebody who's close to somebody big man. And I never heard name Ole when I search him. Never, not once.
I'm going to say it one. So when you hear who they had in mind, you will understand who. Okay. But at this moment, that's what it is. Perpetrated by people who are not. Then are no more links more than fun. And they like sensation more than facts. They are what are people listen, you know, people. I'm in the talk show. My reputation is built on the ability to reason at a level people say, "Boy, I will love how you reason." And I am not here to break news because I want to discuss things with the public, and you are more likely to discuss things with the public with things that they already know. So I'm not into the break news business. That is for the news anchor of a TV application. I'm here to discuss public news. And there from time to time you'll break. But I'm in no rush to. And then constantly I get things right. When me telling you say the coach was on the way out, it happened. When me telling you say Kevin Sinclair is not going to bat 6 for West Indies, it happened. Usually when me telling you something, me not come with a bag of these things every day, but when I come sure. Just work. All right, independent force.
All right, Evelyn.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, we are going to listen. Orville, you know, I can't over some of your Bramble call against the time. You never hear about the term irrelevant.
Yeah.
Dissection or irrelevant word. And then keep it around in circles and coming back around and right round to Bramble. You understand? We hear your friend attack your fashion argument this morning.
Yeah.
And in is a one no way in terms of him a compare Michael, I must say LeBron over Michael. He must say Michael opponent and a water down the thing and a weed in the thing. In which that can work and also sports though. Where you see in front of you that it don't happen already, that is the fact that's recorded. You see what I say?
No man, opponent. Here's one thing. There is some argument that if I face easier opposition than you, that must be taken into consideration.
All right, yes,
there is no. Whether or not it is true in every case, that's a different argument. But in reasoning, who you beat and who me beat must be taken.
In terms that he made that statement there now, and he made a statement about him not telling you that LeBron has not won a 3-peat.
All right.
Or even a back-to-back 3-peat.
No, but do you have to win a 3-peat to be better than a man?
Huh?
If the fact that you 3-peat and me don't 3-peat don't mean you're better than me.
No, but it's a part of his legacy.
No. We're not discussing legacy now. We're discussing who's the better player. So if you coming to criticize the man,
a better career, you want a better player.
no. You may have a better career, but not a better player, because your career is determined largely by which kind of team you have as well. So you may have 10 rings and may have 5. It may not necessarily be solely on you. And the 10-ring man, you would say, have a better career than the 5-ring man.
Yes, but this is different. This is different.
But he may not be a better player. So be careful, independent. Hold on, independent. Think about it.
Yeah,
even if me and you.
You know where you are coming, but remember, these are 2 franchise players.
No.
So that's why they are being compared with each other.
And I'm saying the fact that I won 3 feet and the other one doesn't mean that it's better than the argument can't be like this.
That is a part of the argument. You can't solely pinpoint it on that.
That is none of the argument as to who better than who, man. Who better than who?
But you keep saying the man who had weaker opponent, and then you not even mention that the man had a dumb 3 feet.
Hold on. You're conflating. Now, if it is true, and whoever is making the argument, if they can constructively build that argument, then that's a good argument. The 3-peat argument that you never is null. What's your next one?
So you see that?
That is the rational way to see it, my boss. I come here to argue intellect and rational. Okay. The fact that you win 3 times and me win 2 times don't mean you better than me.
Yes, when you reason, I will come to a pinpoint which is factual and concrete.
What is factual?
It doesn't make sense you go around circling.
So what fact you bring to the table that say?
It's factual. You know what is factual?
Yes.
What you say about sports and the love of sports, which is passion. You have to have passion and love. So we never come now and come argue against that, because CR7, Junior, he have a passionate about football. So it's Thiago Messi.
They are more likely to be passionate about football than they are about cricket.
You understand?
Based on which part of the world they grew up and who they grew among.
And I told you already what Edwin Moses said about Jamaicans when the Usain Bolt era from 2008 up. He said it's not surprising, because Jamaica was knocking on the door. We got through with this storm from ever since. Edwin Moses said that. You understand? So we have passion for athletics, and I tell you again, that the only reason why football is not on the level as athletics in accomplishment, international accomplishment, is because of administration.
No.
The passion is there for both. But administration is greater for athletics.
No, that's not. Why is the administration in track and field don't get us some 800 meters? Why is it that
because maybe we don't practice it enough.
Why don't we practice it enough though? Why is it that we practice the 100 meter more than the 1500?
Didn't Jamaica sign some kind of agreement with Kenya about 2 years ago about them
You're talking about 2 years. I'm talking 70 years, big man.
No, I know that, but it's overall athletics. We're getting better.
I am not discussing general athletics. I'm saying why does Jamaica do better? Why does Jamaica do better at sprinting than the 15? Tell me the reason. Are the same people administer 100 meter, are the same track and field people? You don't have long distance administrators and sprint administrators in Jamaica. The same high school coaches and the same coach them in a high school, the same J3s, the same everything. We don't sectionalize them. One reason why we do better in a sprint than the 5,000 meters bar. You know what that word is? It starts with PBA.
But we don't tell you already about it.
So it's not no administration.
The combination of good administration and the passion that is better in overall track and field than
so
football.
Why is this good track and field administration don't lead us to some 5,000 medals? Why is it that this great track and field administration that has produced so many gold medals at the youth, junior, and senior levels in the sprint, why them can't find one gold medal in the 1500 meter? So they're good at administering sprints, but they're not good at administrating high jump.
Maybe we don't get the success. Before Bolt went and toppled the world, did you ever imagine a Jamaican 100 meter speed like Usain Bolt?
Big man, you have a man called Donald Quarry before Bolt, who broke the world record in the 70s, my boss. Before Donald Quarry, you have a man named Lennox Billy Miller, who won silver in 68 and won bronze in the sprint in 72. You have a lady named Merlene Hottie, who constantly was among the best in the world in which sport? Sprinting. You have Juliet Cuthbert, Grace Dr. Small, Raymond Stewart. You have a man way back in night. I am saying, my boss, it is.
None of them can compare to the Phenom.
But who is comparing them? Reason. You think me I say them better than Bull? That's not my argument. You know, I'm not like that.
You never say that.
I am saying, my boss, that Jamaica's administration has not produced us one high jump Olympic or world champion. They have not produced one 5,000 meter champion. They have not produced one discus champion. Why is it that this administration is only producing world and Olympic champions in the spring? Why?
We get silver and bronze in a discus though.
At which Olympic? Again? Remind me. Or which world champion? Senior level. When you recall when we get silver medal in Olympics.
The next fight now.
Yeah.
Quickly. The football thing. So I say in terms of the development and thing, in terms of the nine love and them little thing there. So I say because me and Zidane they say it's not easy to get nine love. But never tell you something. It did surprise me too. Remember the time we get 9 or 7 from France?
That's who? We who?
Years ago?
We who?
So later, man?
No, man, there's a gulf between them two, man.
No, me I talk that time, but me I tell you something. In 1999, I think we got about 10 or 11 from Costa Rica.
Jamaica senior team?
Yes, and that was surprising because we just come from the World Cup.
I don't remember.
So me I say, but we just research and get a better view on it and come talk about it. But what me I say is, from 98, them time there, we should have some instilled economy.
Man, America should not do the nine look. No football.
We should have. No, America will do that enough because America has grassroots program.
If the powerhouse, which the women are, not giving the Jamaica female to nine, so the money, what meals gonna take?
Jamaica.
And the gap between American women and Jamaican women is much more wider than the gap between American men and Jamaican.
Zidane, it's youth level of cohesion not there. So them things have a.
But that make it worse because of youth level. When the man must still amateur and say that develop somewhat.
USA, remember, I mean, I agree with you. USA can play ball like we heel back, you know, but USA investment and development.
No, me not going down that road. The gap of that wife we get nine love a whole heap of things that go wrong.
Yeah, but USA invest and develop them youth thing. USA, they not all of them things. Last World Cup USA missing out was 1986, you know, and USA in of all a lot of top players, you know, across the different leagues. I mean, in Europe, you know, play, you know.
Yeah.
German, English, and Italian all over, you know. You see me I say?
No, not this in American because they are putting a lot of work in terms of getting the football.
Yeah, they invest and develop them things. We can't say the same for Jamaica. So that may I try to say, but Zidane, yesterday in my car, you never wait till me come up to take a shot for the boss, man. We are talking about where are the boss?
Who's that?
CR7, man, but Messi is way in front of CR7. Why don't stop them something, man?
You don't lose the argument there in tennis. So, come on.
Well, I can't lose the argument there. I want to lose it.
You love to talk about winning and winning, come back to hand. You know. Messi no win the World Cup.
Eh?
Messi have World Cup and CR7. I saw you.
Yes, I win the World Cup and I congratulate you. But
so
remember this, when you try to style the boss, at the World Cup are the only thing Messi win before. Remember
before?
That. Yes.
Before?
Including international.
They use the word before as if Ronaldo will eventually come and win.
Remember Zidane. Zidane, remember 2016 after the boss took up the triple in the Champions League and win him Euro.
All right.
Hold on. Remember that Messi not have an international title yet.
All right, no
yeah? Remember that.
You lose that argument. Remember that. You don't have no other argument.
Messi doesn't have
an argument, man.
Messi doesn't
have an run the era. So respect go both ways. You understand?
Before.
Remember, Christy win everything before Lionel Messi. Remember?
All right, the boss.
Big up yourself.
It's to win a World Cup.
I don't know why he's using the word before.
All right, we're coming back.
Visit Garrett Trading and Installation at 169 Constant Spring Road and 10 to 12 Cleardale Avenue for all your tiling and classic stone needs. Call 876-634-9773. The time by Garrett Trading is 2:30.
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, and Fosrich.
Andy Murray has withdrawn from the singles competition in the Olympics but will play doubles in Paris in the final event of his career. The three-time Grand Slam champion has confirmed he will retire at the end of his 5th games. It means the final singles match of his career was against Jordan Thompson in the second round at Queen's in June when he was forced to retire with a back injury. That injury also led to him withdrawing from the singles at Wimbledon, but he did play a final doubles match at the venue where he won 2 of his 3 major titles. And that's your sports in it.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by EdgeChem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. Dangel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, hey, what a deal! Fosrich Financing.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number 1 daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. And we go to MU.
Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon. MU.
What about Orville? What about Zidane?
We're there.
You know, once Ronaldo name call you become.
He was on the line. Oh, he was on the line before.
Okay.
Yeah, Orville.
Yeah.
Mount Salem, I am really kind of start about. Want to Mount Salem? Let me tell Mount Salem this. If you put up your money against Orville, you're going to lose Mount Salem.
Yeah, remember,
it
is important to note that I cannot be significantly stronger side of the debate and lose. So I don't know about thinking that I'm on the stronger side.
The thing is, I want to know if the man in the school or what. Because what Orville has said are logic and thing. Because the love for the thing or this passion for the thing, no matter how much administration, you will not get the perfect person and let him love it. What hard in that?
So it's one of the most. It's one of Orville's perfect art.
It's the key is the main fact. The thing.
You see when you go and watch documentaries about football of what occurred in Brazil and Argentina and its place was one conclusion can come out. The people eat, sleep, and drink football in those countries. That's separated from the rest of in terms of like Jamaica and Costa Rica and India. And Orville is not saying that Brazil more passionate than Argentina or Argentina more passionate than England. You know. He just said those dominant forces will always compete at the top level. Yes, simple logic.
Simple logic.
National passion. It's a them thing.
So I cannot win this argument because as I said, Zidane, if you take Australian administration and bring it to Brazil, you will not be a perfect team.
So he's gone to this new one about, what do you call it? What kind of heritage?
Cultural heritage.
Cultural heritage.
How does cultural heritage gets passed down?
All right. Me know say my grandfather used to love say love cricket. Me no come up and love cricket. That's cultural heritage. But my grandfather probably don't want to see me play cricket.
No man, the thing with cultural heritage, the things that get passed down are with the culture. Passionate the cultural heritage is really where you love, you know. It's cultural in a Jamaica. Christmas Eve night we celebrate and you know why? Because we love it.
We have a dancehall culture.
Yes, why we love it. Why you think it's not a jazz culture?
Or opera culture.
So what is our culture? Is what we love, brother.
Love.
It's just some different word in come up with motivation, which is no different from passion.
No different.
And this thing about cultural, what we culturally like. Why we not culturally like jazz and culturally like reggae? We love reggae more than jazz. The thing's simple, but
simple.
Why do the Americans culturally heritage part of basketball and not ice hockey or and not one, or because that them prefer.
Yeah.
In Jamaica, there's a cultural heritage for sprinting and not the marathon because we prefer sprinting than the marathon. Dwight is just trying to use some other words except the word when they are used. We culturally tuned to sprinting more than the marathon because we love sprinting.
Yeah, man, do I need to
That's
come out
all
with this argument now, man? Because it's not so good for the radio.
None at all.
Zidane Orville. And him can't win.
I don't know
Him
where.
cannot win. Some people might have back him, but probably that's why I come so often. Yeah, people like Mount Salem, them call them foolish.
Mount Salem must start.
Well, I can remind you about it, but hold on. Remember, Hurricane are far bigger ball out historically than Vardy and Amanda. Vardy and beat up bullying. So don't believe that because you think that part of the argument is stronger and the man must win the debate. The debate comes down to a skill.
No, I don't think he has the strong. Nobody has. I think I have the stronger side of the argument. But we all know. When it comes to rational reasoning, that man they not can't debate David. Somebody calling them. Because his colors are not as bright as the color of West. Unless they are sheer.
But the thing is, Orville, if you ask him a question, most of the time he don't answer the question, you know, next. Most of the time he don't answer the question. He asks the next question.
He can't answer my questions, because my questions are going to expose him for the unintellectual way that he reasons. That's basically. Left it this number one.
Yeah, man, left it this.
Big up Emio.
Big up.
Cultural heritage. That's the new thing we're passing on. And I love, just cultural heritage. What absolute crap. It's time enough to stop. Well, then again, then I know how much I follow that road.
All right, we got to another. Badger.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon.
Oh, well, man.
Let me just, Badger, give me 10 seconds. I'll give you. You know what culture is? Here's the classic definition of culture. The ideas, customs, and social behavior of a party or society. So it's them ideas, them customs, and them behavior. Those are culture. So when these things are passed down, you pass down the ideas, the customs, and the social behavior that a particular society love, and it gets passed down. You can't talk culture without talking passion.
Yeah, they love what you do as a nation. They're going to pass it on to the next generation.
Simple. Yeah. That is why Jamaica don't have a table tennis culture the way we have a cricket and football and rugby. We don't love it. So Dwight Chatu, you can't discuss culture.
All
right, go on. Your turn.
What I'm saying still, I don't hear nobody in this argument saying that there's no such thing as passion in it. Remember, so we reach a percentage going on. You understand?
Do I percentage? Do I separate this?
Yeah, all right, fine. But what I'm saying to you, I will give it 90% him say. Yeah. So you don't think I will want like be over top to that?
No.
What?
No, me have it at 70-30, but because now the passion far obviously, me not ball from 95.
Remember me, so the admins are also part of my passion thing.
Talking about that, I mean that's a foolishness. Talking about that. Yeah, because you can't say the admin when you are discuss admin by itself, brother. You can't say the admin.
I am saying that the credit one to give to admins, I also give it to passion.
Passion.
You don't understand the point. So we're going to say it's Glenn Mills why sprinting, Glenn Mills and Stephen Francis why sprinting take off in a job.
All right, yeah.
My argument is that Glenn Mills and Stephen Francis are passionate about sprinting.
Right, I get it. The problem that I'm having with this thing, is that if we ask you how the love for something start, you can't tell us. How we get back the love for it, you can't tell us. And I'm saying to you, there must be something. Me asking yesterday, I want to make a joke out of it. I'm still
but so what if he doesn't know about you?
So you know that?
No, but I don't know where the love for Domino came from in Jamaica. But I know Jamaica. I know Jamaicans love Domino.
Yeah, I'm saying to you, right. So I'm saying there must be something.
You don't know why we love football.
If I make a statement,
I'm not about the why, no, brother. What do I do?
No, but you just ask us. He doesn't know where it comes from.
Me don't know where the passion for football come from.
Yeah, fine. I'm saying to you, right. So what I'm saying to you now,
He doesn't need to know that we are a passionate nation.
I don't know why we love football more than volleyball in Jamaica.
Yeah. I'm a part of that long time. I'm saying, brother, right? There must be something because they never just whoop me eye and just start to play football. So you never just whoop me eye and just start to love football.
Right, man.
Yeah, so there must be something. I just want to go for my own personal self, brother. Because
but we don't
because,
you
don't know. Oh, no.
But why do Jamaicans love reggae music more than Arab? It matter the reason. If me don't know the reason.
You ask me a question, I'm trying to answer, brother.
Hold on. Right.
You ask me a question.
No, I'm going to ask you a different question.
No, you ask me a question.
No, nobody want to ask you that.
But,
do I have to know why we love reggae to know so we love reggae more than calypso?
Me nobody want that. The next thing. Coffee Cat. I think it's coffee for somebody book again.
Oh, CC.
No, CC, man. I think it's coffee for somebody book and see the person them say they were looking at only gonna record. But you know to the question. You know the answer. You know the only gonna.
Here CC and someone that celebrate Monday. In our group, they say, it will be announced tomorrow. All they come so shy. You see.
Yeah.
All you go announce and see that.
Something wrong. So the Christian Zidane might have asked, is Manchester United looking to rehire Ole Gunnar? But this is to a copycat, so the question they think of Jamaica thinks, them don't say, yeah.
Hold on. The man him say, Batch, near man, Chris Lynch asked about it. Then you go Long Island have the manager. And Ole so great that the man look for Ole. No, and then got to see come and that was in our job already.
You never understand a copycat cover the answer. Yeah, that's when about the question good. What I'm saying still is this, with all of that, I hear like CC try to water down. Sorry, I'm not talking about it. I hear copycat try to water down Coley exploit as a coach. You know what I'm saying? And while I Coley coach some club somewhere. He coached schoolboy football, right? And he played the sport. And Coley is a coach through and through. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know why Seafood that thing said Coley would not fit for Jamaica thing, and only because of money. Why them change their mind from Coley and want a Coley and they just want the best and all them something there.
I'm not sure if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is a better footballer. I'm not sure.
I know. Yes, there's nothing written nowhere.
He used to coach a little team. They didn't get the job because he was an ex-United player, and he flopped, in my opinion.
So thank you, and I'm saying to you, up until this very, very day, we can't really point a finger at anything that Coley coach and flop. He said, no, man, he couldn't manage that.
You understand that Coley is not the front runner.
No, we're not talking about front runner.
I know, man, but I was putting that out.
Yes, yeah, fine, yeah, man, I understand that. But what I'm saying to you is that him say a Coley them are go to because them can afford so sorry. But what I'm saying to you, brother, we not say Coley touch not yet where we're gonna say him feel or flop at. To say we're not going with Coley. You understand what I'm saying? Coley used to the system in Jamaica. You understand? Coley used to the players in Jamaica. Vis-a-vis them are gonna bring some overseas players, but what I'm saying to you, boss man, is that I don't see nothing wrong if it was say Polish should be a part of our system. Hello, go on.
Hold on, we give you a minute after. We're coming.
Paul, I need help with a vehicle cost this year, going through the roof. You think I should call Pete?
You're mad. Don't you want a system that easy for you?
Yeah, man.
You want the best price boat here too?
Yeah, man. I bet you want real-time alert and island-wide coverage. Yeah, man. So the smart choice is Hawkeye.
They will give you a free 30-day trial.
Yeah, man.
Hey, tell me something. You ever say anything but yeah, man?
Yeah, man.
Just say yeah, man to Hawk Tracker from Hawkeye. Call us at 926 Hawk. Conditions apply.
Get on the path to financial freedom. Be your own boss Pass with City and Guilds and Distinction College certification at Distinction College. Start full-time, part-time, and weekend classes in plumbing, air conditioning, and refrigeration, motor vehicle repairs, and electrical installation. No subjects required, no age limit, no entrance test. Register this week and get free courses at huge discounts. Licensed employment agencies will assist students with job opportunities overseas. Visit us in Kingston, Spanish Town, and Ocho Rios, or call 876-356-4167. Distinction College, the school of champions.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back, Badger.
Yeah, if we could get Tapper with more, the national team to coach, I don't see why we couldn't get a Foley. Because at the time when Tapper get the team, did Tapper the coach anywhere, Zidane?
Oh, the first time. Not
time. Not in it. No.
I think he was a player coach at SEBA for a period of time. I think that was it. Yeah.
Okay. All right, fine. And we trust Tapper with the team. You understand? And again and again and again. So what I'm saying to you, if Orville did know calling number at the time when he was calling the captain to tell him to Jerry. He could I recommend call it up.
Hey, you think I joke me and come tell you that? That's all.
No.
You know say real. Oh, you know.
So I think I do me call it.
No, no.
But your battery is the part of that.
Awesome used to tell what you did.
Right, Badger?
No,
I mean, I'll tell you, say me alone, Captain Carlin, because I doubt it would be me. But I was one of the people who moved the league.
So why are we jump on something there?
No, because me don't know if you're being sarcastic.
No, but Badger knows.
Okay.
What? But she did the man to give the pay. If the team, national team, would you have a problem with that?
Not at all.
No, but your argument, Badger, which is a sound argument, I don't think Tapper Whitmore at the time when he got national was in any way more qualified than Cole now.
Than Cole?
And we saw the good job that Tapper did.
Yeah.
The one advantage that Tapper would have had is that being a former national player himself.
Yes.
And hold on, don't underestimate the fact that as a former national,
well respected one,
you would be probably more likely to motivate the ballers than Cole. But, but purely, and motivation for me is a big part of coaching at international.
No, but it would not have been easy. Although you're going to say a schoolboy, they are very, but it would not have been easy for a Cole to go 4 straight to that.
No, man, me talk about the senior level. I'm saying that Tapper's status as an international footballer buys it. Some leverage. He's motivation by being who he is than Cole. But in terms of pure coaching, I don't it would have done.
And tactics and so. You understand? So if you just say, hey, we can reach it up, fine. But coaching take more than that.
No, the real question is, what is more important in coaching a national senior team? A man who can motivate or a man who is tactically astute?
Oh, so no. Depends on which national team you're talking about.
Jamaica national.
No, you want a man who with tactics and all that. That's why we hear them and say, wow, football.
I believe that the coach that has had the most success with us is Simoes. Right. The question is, was Simoes more motivational than tactical?
No, after this one.
No, me never saw Jesus. But the question is, what was his success more attributed to? His ability to motivate or his ability to tackle? And I think at the very least,
50-50. You can't answer.
Answer. We're going to move on after that. Or you can get an answer.
Yeah, and I'm saying to you, Mr. Again, right? Simoes get some players that year and above.
Oh, come on, man. Simoes was no big tactician.
All right.
And you know.
We have to leave it. Others are whole and
overlapping and all of them.
We have to leave.
A Carlbrown used to do them something.
I think it's at least 50-50.
A Carlbrown was the tactician.
But make we go back. Make we go online again. Hello,
Rich.
Yes, how are you doing?
Yes,
not
Rich.
too bad.
All right. Orville,
Yes, sir.
this is probably the second time you come on now and I start off agreeing with you that the passion fuels the action, and by so doing give us the outcomes. For track and field, we had early success with Arthur Wint and Herb McKinley, and from those early days, and that became a part of our history and folklore then.
Now remember when Arthur Wint won an 800 meters gold in 52.
Yes.
Yeah, but so we did win a sprint medal because Herb McKinley won silver in a race where to this day people say him win based on the camera angle. But Arthur did win the 800 in the 52 Olympics as well as we did with the 400 meters and the 4x4. So in the first Olympics that we were a part of, there was an 800 medal in there as well. But after that, it was all sprint medal.
I want to ask a question. How large a part does genetic plays? Because sprint is athletics, you know.
I've heard that argument. I'm big on culture rather than genetics. But go on, Rich. Yeah.
Because I've never seen any studies to support one way or the other, I won't pay that as much. I won't give it as much weight. But
you know, I
what I will say, what I will say is that passion resulted in us always being relevant. And I think it's the passion for the sport that motivated them to elevate themselves to the point of being world-class track and field coaches.
I agree with
you. So resulting in us being able to produce world-class track and field athletes locally.
You notice no matter how good Stephen Francis and Glenn Mills is, they can't produce a 15,000, a 5,000 meter runner.
Yeah.
They can't produce a 3,000 meter runner.
Conversely now with the football, we never had, it was never in our history to be, we didn't go to the first World Cup, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth. That's not a part of our culture, representing Jamaica at the World Cup. Like how we represented Jamaica at the Olympics.
Yeah.
But we developed a love for football, and that love was has been transmitted down. And I've told you that I got my love for football from my stepfather, who used to carry me to the games before when I was 4 and 5 and 6. Now I had no idea what was going on the field, but I loved to see him celebrate a goal because his goal celebrations were a thing to behold. He would take off his shoes, throw his hat in the air, and run out onto the field, shake the hand of the goal scorer, and then run back, searching for his hat and his shoes among other people who did the same thing. So I, in the stands, would see this and thought, okay, this, I can see his passion for it. And even though I didn't know what was going on, I knew we were at a football match. And I knew that the football was a very, very significant thing to him. And anything that was significant to him was significant to me. So that is where my football and his love came from. My mother was into cricket, but cricket too. She would just sit down at night and listen to the radio.
Yeah.
And give me little pointers here and there. But there was the passion wasn't translated in the way that my stepfather translated that passion. Because when a 6 was hit, she didn't jump up and run around the house. When a wicket fell, yes, she would give a little punch.
As you talk about that, when we tell people it's a passion, you remember Kurt Ambrose's story of his mother, who would ring a bell in the district every time Kurt take a wicket.
All right.
And for one at the time, the neighbor them not bother vex with his mother. You know why? Because every time Kurt Ambrose take a wicket and she ring a bell, the people in that little part of Antigua called Sweet, and it's a place that I pass, would be, rather than be annoyed at this woman for ringing a bell, and this bell could be ring at any time of day or night. But them know so once bell ring, other Ambrose take wicket. Once Ambrose take wicket, West Indies are the way. And therefore they put up with this bell ringing thing, which could be otherwise annoying, but because of the passion for the sport, back in that time, adapt the thing come down.
Yes. Yes. So, football, we haven't reached the levels we need to reach because the passion never drive us to the point where the development of the sport is such that we are producing, on average, world-class and world-leading athletes, especially at the youth level, because our youths are going to pen relays and are going to World Juniors and are doing as well as the seniors, whereas our junior footballers are struggling to get to that level, much less play at that level. And I think the absence of the passion has resulted in us not developing coaches that can develop the young talent to the level that the coaches develop the young track and field athletes. So if you look at, when you talk about babies, you talk about milestones. When your baby just born, you're at 3 months you're supposed to be doing this, at 6 months you're supposed to be doing that, 8 months you're supposed to be doing that.
Yeah.
If you look at our track and field and the milestone of our youth coming up, if you look at the milestones, they would be equal to or ahead of the rest of the world for their age group, coming all the way up to senior.
I want you to realize that it's not ahead of the rest of the world in every track event.
No, we're talking about in the sprints.
Yes, what we do in the sprints, age group to age group to age group to age group, is comparable to what the best in the world is doing. Not in the 5,000 meters, not in the 800, not in the 1,500, probably not in the high jump and steeplechase and
not in football.
The reason why we do better in the sprinting and it's comparable to the world, but not comparable to the world in the 1,500, is because there is something about our collective Jamaican psyche that makes us want to do better in the shorter events than in the marathon and the 5,000. So what is summed up in one word. That word starts with P and N. Because there is no real reason why we shouldn't be doing better in the 5,000 and 3,000. The same love, the same coaches, the same school system, the same champs, the same primary school.
Could develop them just the same.
Yes. It's just that we don't really love them events the same way. The rest of the world beats us at those events, even though them can't, we are going to compete with them in the thing them would prefer. And we're not doing well in the high jump. We're not doing well in
which one is the high jump, Orville?
The one where you jump. Oh,
over the bar land for this one.
You have the long jump also.
We're improving in that.
Yeah, and part of the reason why we're doing so well in the long jump because it's a speed event.
Run first.
And you hit the bar.
Because very athletic, that's why I ask about the athleticism part of it. Yeah, man.
We were doing long jump because we tend to love running fast.
Yeah. All right, big up yourself, Rich.
All right.
Yeah, man, we'll talk again.
Talk to you again.
We'll take another break. We're coming back.
For financial news and the latest developments in the business community and economy, Financially Speaking is the top choice. Join me, your host Errol Gregory, Mondays and Wednesdays at 12:30 p.m. as we look at current economic issues, provide small business tips, and help you to build your business and portfolio. That's Financially Speaking, sponsored by Jamaica Stock Exchange, JSC Online Trading.
Tune in to German Morgan, aka Brother DJ Frisco, on your radio. Friday nights at 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. inside the Midnight Serenade Radio Show. And Saturdays and Sunday mornings inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. You will be motivated, blessed, and receive a word in time with DJ Frisco in the mix. Tune in, listen, and stay connected.
Do you want the keys to discovering your God-given purpose? Would you like a strategy to fulfill your unique destiny on earth? How about a map to help you navigate the twists and turns on your journey of life? Do you, don't you, will you, won't you? If I coax you, would you want to? Don't you want to? Aren't you going to? Oh, come on, you said you would. Hey, this is Everton Thomas, your friend, your bishop, from the Emmanuel Apostolic Church International with headquarters at 12 Side Road in Kingston, Jamaica. And I'm inviting you to join me this and every Friday at 11 a.m. right here on this station for Insights, inspiring conversations for everyday life. That's Insights, Fridays at 11 a.m. God bless you now. Stay awesome. You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, second selection on the show today brought to you by Edge Campaigns for People's Living Color. This one is from George Nooks, and it's called I Must Tell You.
I need you, Lord, right now. Yeah, I must tell Jesus all of my trials. I cannot bear these burdens alone. In my distress, He kindly will help me. He ever loves and cares for His own. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I cannot be. I must tell Jesus. My burdens alone. Burdens alone. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. Jesus can help me. Only Jesus alone. I must tell Jesus all of my troubles. He is a kind and compassionate friend. If I ask Him, He will deliver. Make all my troubles quickly and hand. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I cannot be. I must tell Jesus. My burdens alone. Burdens alone. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. Jesus can help me. only Jesus alone. What must I do when worldliness calls me? What must I do when tempted to sin? I must tell Jesus, and He will help me over the world. Victory to win. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I cannot breathe. I must tell Jesus. My burdens alone. Burdens alone. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus.
Yeah, I must have Jesus, says George Nooks. Yeah, nice little video here as well. I've seen this video for the first time. All right. Brought to you by Edge Campaigns for people who dream in color. Let's take some WhatsApp messages now. Let's see. Post it.
Text message.
It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Dwight was one of those kids that spent most of his childhood inside playing video games or reading. He had nothing to do with physical sport. That's why he will never understand what it means to be passionate about his sport. He's passionate about the stats that he started to study.
It seems so.
Yeah, he wasn't a sports.
Hear what he said he was wanting to become when he was 5.
A pilot. He never want to be the next Garden Greenwich like. A friend of mine does 5K races, and he was saying to me that we do not do well at these events because of our altitude. The Africans grew up and train in very high altitudes, which causes their lungs to develop different from ours. This may also be the reason we do well in sprinting and dating. I've heard that argument. I am not 100% convinced, but I've heard that argument. Good afternoon, Sports Desk. Spurs from New York. Gentlemen, Jamaica football problem is we just don't believe in ourselves. I don't think we need no foreign coach or players. We used to qualify for the Under-20 World Cup. With local players, since we started going overseas, now we can't even pass the Caribbean team. Same thing for senior team. Whenever they come, the team is worse. Zidane, I can tell that the 9-0 against USA really hurt your heart. I can hear the pain in your heart. This is below average. And then somebody says, joke thing this, but I don't know what. Gentlemen, I find it offensive and distasteful the way how this guy Chateau talk to you guys. I refuse to listen to the program when he calls. What I do is listen to music until he's finished. Yeah, he is offensive and distasteful. I would agree. Good afternoon, Sports Desk. Zidane killed Orville with him full argument. Toughest from Port said so. Toughest, here's what I would like to do. I don't want to tell him, says Zidane. I want Uno. I don't really want to kill Zidane. I want to kill Uno. Zidane is too good. I don't want Zidane. Uno more. The rest of Uno out there. What pride Uno get, says Zidane. Remember, you are caller. You mustn't feel great. Say, a next man.
Yes, you should not be getting gratification.
No gratification. You for kill me. Good afternoon, Orville and Zidane. Eric from Olab. I am of the firm opinion that it's full time they find a solution to the playing of overtime. How can you play 15 to 20 minutes overtime? It's a major cause of concern. In these modern times, they can do much better. For example, they could use a stopwatch to record stoppages. Teams, spectators feel cheated, and this is causing disruptions. Case in point, the Argentina versus Morocco match at the end of the game yesterday.
I just didn't watch the game to know why there was such.
You know, Mr. Man did come up with that. He said, you have to do it like basketball. Stop the clock. And think. We only play like 60 minutes. Anyway, somebody could go back to the next one. Truck the taxi.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Orville and Zidane.
Good afternoon.
I asked you that question sometime before. I'm going to ask you again. Is talking sports a science?
Is if talking sports that's science?
Yeah.
It's an art.
Oh, it's an art?
Yeah.
According to who? I don't remember seeing that anywhere.
Orville did it.
Oh, I can't Orville did it.
Yeah. Some are better at it.
Orville, there has to be a different approach to when we're having a discussion. All right. So your thesis, I'm calling it a thesis.
Yeah.
Where you're putting up this point and you are putting up reasons. And we're looking at getting some good reasons as to fashion and the whole business of fashion. But I want to say to you, because I know you're going to tell me, say, I'm not at your level to discuss and take you on like that. I'm not going to try that. But I'm saying to you, fashion is like the root of a tree. And without that kind of root, then the tree not going to go anywhere. Right? But the tree also needs other things.
I agree.
It needs water. It needs sunlight. It needs somebody to mold it.
Yeah, man. We're talking about a tree. I agree.
All right. So when you're saying fashion, I am agreeing with you, you know. But some part of what you call fashion, I don't agree.
Which part you don't?
I don't agree that we did have no passion to marble. And we have no passion to play a gig.
We didn't?
And push truck. I did all of those.
We didn't? What did we
We
have?
loved it. We loved it as children growing up.
So you love it?
Them things. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we love it.
Well, all right.
But when something else came up that was maybe more exciting, we moved.
All right. So all right. So you won't do it well enough that you don't love as a group or as a. So you call it love, me call it passion.
All right, fine. So we passed that.
Yeah.
All right.
That's a different definition.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are looking at football and we're looking at track and field.
My argument
and the ladder.
Let me say it one more time. My argument is not about track and I know I might have to say it 5 or 10 till we all get it. My argument is about sprinting.
All right.
Yeah.
So sprinting.
Yeah.
If we look at the ladder that takes a youth in Jamaica to the top, stardom, gold medal at Olympics, gold medal at the World Championship, and to look at a youth that's going to start from the same place and get to play for Barcelona, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, and whatever.
Yeah.
A totally different ladder.
I agree. Why doesn't that ladder that is easier in sprinting make us have some 15?
So, all right, and you're going, and you're going to passion, you know.
No. I'm working with you so far.
Every year.
Hold on now, Trump. We are progressing at the argument. So I'm working with you. The reason why we produce 100 meter and 200 meters champion across age groups, across genders, and across eras, from in the 60s till now, is because the path is easy. That's your argument. I'm saying why
that is one era.
And I'm
also
hold on, don't jump from that. I'm saying why is it that same path from youth to world champion in 100 meters doesn't give us world champion in the 1500?
All right.
Why?
So when a youth turn on the TV next week and him see the 3 man where we are run out, and chances are we get a gold medal.
He's more likely to follow those 3 men.
Yes, because when we go around 4 days after and watch the man we are around the $1,500, the 1,500. You know that's attractive.
All right, so let us respond to that now. You know why those 3 men that are doing the well in sprints are doing well in sprints and not 5,000 meters? Because they themselves, the people when you look on the TV, I saw for Powell and Freighter and you see in gold them. I sprint them love, you know. Yes. And the people them who bowl patternized that was not on 5,000 meter either. So now it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. I am saying the reason why we do better at sprinting.
Come from down a your neck of the woods, you know.
Yeah.
Can run what we used to call them, say them have donkey breath. You
No,
don't know
sir.
no youth like that when you grow up.
Westmoreland has produced one world champion,
Yeah.
and it's a youth, Antonio Watson, and a four.
All right. So we know
Nice
some
try.
youth will have donkey breath because hold on, every year at our school championship.
Don't tell me about that. You're
Hold
wasting
on,
time, my
man.
boss.
Hold on,
Me
let me
saying
make
that
the
don't
point
go
now.
anywhere on the world
Hold
stage.
on, let me make the point for
Hold
Orville.
Hold a line.
Hold
We're
a
coming.
line.
The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission JADCO needs your help to eliminate doping and keep sport clean. If you have concerns about any doping activity, you can share the information with JADCO anonymously. The information you share will be treated with the highest level of confidentiality. Make the right call if you see something, say something. Protect clean sport. Protect our legacy. To report doping activity, call 888-429-5232 or visit the JADCO website at jadco.gov.jm. A message from the Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission.
Tune in to German Morgan, aka Brother DJ Frisco, on your radio. Friday nights at 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. inside the Midnight Serenade Radio Show. And Saturdays and Sunday mornings inside the Kingdom Lifestyle Radio Show from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. You will be motivated, blessed, and receive a word in time with DJ Frisco in the mix. Tune in, and stay connected.
Catch every event, every win, every day, only on the SportsMax app. Download the SportsMax app today and join the chase for gold live with our athletes. Catch every second of the action from goal to gold, live at your fingertips. Don't miss out on the thrill of victory and the excitement of the Olympic Games. Download the SportsMax app now from the Google Play or App Store. SportsMax, the home of champions, proudly serving as the official Caribbean broadcaster for the 2024 Paris Olympic Games.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
Yes, Chuck, we're back with you.
All right. So, all right, let's go back to the ladder. Right? Two youths, one going to play football, one going sprint. So them go to under 13, under 15 football.
You make that point already. You're saying
Yeah,
that the
but I'm
path is
saying-
easier for the sprinter.
Yes.
Is the path easier for the 800 group?
And I'm saying that it can be easier, but it is less attractive.
Why is
and
it?
requires,
Hold on,
it requires
hold on,
more.
hold on, Chuck. Hold on, man.
It requires more.
Hold on, Chuck, man. Just listen to reasoning at a level where we know you can't compete. But just listen the same way. You are saying that the path for the 100 meters running in Jamaica is easier to the top than the path in football. May I ask you now, fine, let's say I give you that. Why is not the same path for the 1500 meters runner? Your response is it is not as attractive.
True.
No.
Because the youth not see himself as a millionaire. I don't know no 800 runner where a millionaire.
Well, I know. The reason why the youth finds 100 meters more attractive than 1500 meters is because of money. Yourself.
Yeah, man.
You believe that when a youth at 10 and 12 in a Jamaica and decides that he want to run fast rather than run 5,000, is because money is his motivation.
No.
Then from the age that we know how fast.
Yeah, but look at it. I was trying to make the point a while ago, you know. Every year up a chance, we have X amount of youth we are run 800 at all classes. Class 4, class 3, class 2, come right up to class 1.
Yeah.
And you are and it never dawned on you that something must be missing. Why no youth Jamaica for the last 10 years has not sent an 800 runner to no major championship.
But I know why, my boss. So you mean I don't
Which
know
is
why?
what? They have no passion.
Simple.
So why
and you want to tell me say them a run from class 4, then run class 3, then run class 2.
No. I'm saying
they're doing it at champs.
Yes, because they're doing it at champs, but the quality,
the quality. Them love it.
No, the youth them at champs are doing just well enough to compete. What them love is them schooling. So the school one,
so them only do it because
them
of
just
them
do it because your school one, you contribute points. You do they on 800, you do the 50.
Orville, I would have said
listen
to you.
to the point and learn. I'm saying that
I would have said
the
to
quality
you in previous
is
discussion. Talent is also something that the tree is lacking in.
Hold on. Then why are we not talented?
Hold on. We have sent 3,000 meter runner to couple championships.
And what?
And the reason why I'm not there is because him the one with him heart.
No, but I'm going to leave you with this. Think
Right?
about
And
it.
I'm saying to you,
Chuck, that's the reason for the level. The reason why
passion alone.
I never said it was just. I'm saying that's the reason why we don't produce world-class performances in the 5,000 meters, but we produce them in the sprint.
Like it.
They don't love it enough to put in the work. I am saying our sprinters, what Alana Reid did when she ran that 10:92, is comparable to what the best in the world are gonna do at that age. When Nkrumah Buwaja went,
I will disagree with you.
No, that for disagree with us.
The coach that coaches our long distance says one of the things that we required is that we have to live low and train high, meaning we go to school down here, so
all right.
But we have to train at the altitude.
All right. So
and
make
we don't have the money.
Make we work with the yes, make we work with the altitude answer. High jump don't need the altitude. Why we not produce that? Why we not produce the world champion?
We them just don't have the talent.
Why we don't? Oh, some God never born with no talent in high jump, but in born with talent in a sprinting. Why we not have no shot put champion boy? And we are holding a big thick track boy.
We don't have no shot put champion boy.
We have not done well in shot put at the international stage.
We may not have won a gold medal, but we have won medals at the shot put.
I am saying
win medals at the high jump.
At what level we are talking about?
At the highest level.
Which highest level we win shot put? Which Olympic shot put champion?
I didn't say we win shot put. We have medals.
Why is it that we can win medals in a sprint but not in shot put? Win, me attack, beat the world. Why?
It's only winning that is important.
Why is it that we can produce 20?
Somebody alone can win.
Why is it that over 70?
8 lanes.
Listen and stop talking rubbish. Over 70, 80 years of competing at the world level. We started in 1948. That's 80 years ago.
Yeah.
We have produced, and if you think them start maybe 30, 40 years now, we have produced champions in sprints. 15, 20, 12, and how much. We have not produced one in shot put. Tell me how much altitude is causing that.
We never had a gold medalist, but we have gotten medals.
Why haven't we had any gold medalists in shot put? But we have numbers. Why don't we have the numbers?
And we just talk about it.
You know why we don't
attractive for the 100?
Why is it more
on the 100?
Why more youth want to run the 100 when they're at 12? Is that because of
what is required for a shot putter is different from what is required for a sprinter.
Oh, so the shot putter job harder than the sprinter.
You have to have the body there.
Then why do you them we have the body now do well enough? Why do you them we have the body? Look how much big thick trunk boy at our school. And we're not a shot put champion. The word is passion about. We don't have it.
It's not attractive.
All right.
We don't want a shot putter where a big star and a drive.
You know why we don't have no shot put? You know why we don't have no shot put?
Every sprinter will do that.
Yes, why we don't have no shot put stars, Bramble Truck? Why we have 100-meter stars? You're coming back round to me and don't even know.
This is what?
You know why we not ask why we have reggae stars and we not no calypso stars and you will find the answer. My God.
Because reggae music is what we grew up and know.
I respect.
We have some people will tell them like
I rest my case, my boss. We are always going to have reggae superstars. We will not have no calypso superstars. One reason
because reggae music is our culture.
Thank you. Sprinting is ours, not shot. I got.
Track and field is not track alone.
We're gone. Let the public decide. You care? Our ear, Chuck.
We have a gold medal in a long jump.
Chuck, you kill.
And a silver and a bronze in the same long jump.
Chuck, long jumping is a speed event where you take off a board. They are cousins.
You can't run alone. You have to jump.
All right, Chuck.
Bramble.
Big up yourself.
All right.
Yeah, man. I'm not tell me about altitude and the shot put now and this. The thing come down to when I love shot put no bar. That it come down to amateur. I want somebody we have that in amateur. One, we didn't have a amateur event at the trial. You know why? We don't love amateur. I don't know altitude that are makeup and everything. We just don't love amateur. Anytime you can look at the very obvious, you can defeat me, otherwise you're not dead like anti-fall. Rocker.
Yeah, good afternoon.
How you doing?
Not bad, man. Don't let the blood pressure too high, you know?
So, I'm not telling you about we find sprinting more attractive when we are left because we can make money out of it. Whether when me a 8-year-old and 10 minutes take out money in a sprint. Me know me faster than Fritz Roy Lewis and Roger Dennis faster than me.
Yeah. Sure. I'm Zidane. How you see cricket tomorrow?
West Indies?
Yeah.
Whitewash, man. That's easy call.
No, we're not talking about the whitewash. I mean in terms of like you think we might falter like the first match, or you think they might try like the second one.
Condition.
I was going to say that.
If we get to an overcast, boy, batting first with dead.
Then the toss important. If it's overcast, it's important to win the toss.
Yeah.
But,
And if we put them in for an overcast thing, we can go on with that.
Yeah. But you see the thing I don't like with England is the fact that when you might be batting and it's okay, and then you get overcast and the ball starts swinging all over the place. But in the West Indies, like Jamaica, that is we have mountainous areas, and the precipitation is significant. Why we can't be like a cricket field up in Blue Mountain, Orville? I don't think that would help us with the swing. I think about it, man. Seriously, I think about it all the time.
If we put one picture of Blue Mountain, I want field.
And see if we could like
replicate.
English thing look okay. And as soon as we go in,
But here's what I'm going to ask you, Rock. We at one point in our history had people who were better than England at batting the swinging ball. And they've never built no pitch up at Blue Mountain when Greenwich and Yanes and Biff never got England and England 5-love.
True.
So there was once
things change, you have to change something.
There was once a point in our history when our batsmen were just as equipped as anybody else to bat swinging ball. A 5-love England I get in England from our people there. And when they build no pitch up at Blue Mountain, I bat the youth, them can't bat because them never grew up batting the best possible bowling. They never bat the best possible bowling because the numbers now are far less. And the reasons why the numbers are far less, so a little youth not really learn the whole grind, like the 70s, 60s generation, is because the set of youth them in the last 20 years now, the passion generally like that. It come back down to one word.
Well, that's it. I'm not going around the passion because listen, how I want us to analyze certain things. If we were to reflect on certain events, maybe 6 or 5 weeks ago, do that. Our quote unquote best football player opted for not going to the Copa, which is okay. But the option that he exercised was to keep a party. And if you have the equivalent in one of those high passion countries, it could work. Because they would not be supportive of such a thing.
I think the keeping of the party was just a smoke.
Yeah, I understand that. But I'm saying, for the purposes of, let's say, the best player, I'm not sure which one is the best one now for. Let's say Brazil then. Because remember, it's the same high level of passion we're using as the comparison here. And say Neymar is healthy. He's the best player. And he's saying that he's not going to the Copa. He needs a little time off. And he's going to keep a party. It would be chaos in the country, bro. They would have a problem.
No, put it this way. I don't think Neymar would not go and say him not go
because I've known Neymar to miss football.
Yeah, but them not say
party.
Yeah, them not say yo keep a party.
Yeah, they hear about an injury or something. Probably.
Yeah, because and then it comes down to I have never seen in this country for any sporting event an outpouring of tears when you lose or win, as I have seen in some of these highly competitive.
But Raka, Leon Bailey is one of the most passionate footballers from Jamaica. Because you heard the story from Mr. Green. And also
who's Mr. Green?
The jerk man, what them call it, them say who first identified Leon Bailey. So you heard the stories that the reason why he spotted Leon Bailey is because him see him play football. It's fight.
Yeah.
And him say when him see this, he must say more than this.
Yeah.
So he was always playing football and loved to play football. So I don't think it's a passion issue with Leon Bailey.
So
why he didn't play for Jamaica before.
So in this circumstances,
hold on, Raka.
Take
It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by HChem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, and Fosrich.
Former Hull City boss Liam Rosanero has been appointed manager of French club RC Strasbourg. The 40-year-old led the Tigers to 7th place in the championship last season, but was sacked in May as Hull fell short of playoffs. He replaces Patrick Vieira, who left Strasbourg on July 18 by mutual consent. Strasbourg finished 30 out of 20 teams in League 1 last season. Club president Michaela Keller were pleased to welcome Lamir as a young coach recognized the ability to make his team play well and to help his young players progress. And that's your sports in a minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by EdgeChem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. D'Angel Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Fosrich.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Fosrich Financing.
Upskill yourself and earn what you are worth with international advanced diplomas and associate degrees at IIRQ Engineering and Technical College. Registered with UCJ JTech and an approved City and Guild Center. Get trained at global standards in 9 to 18 months and earn advanced diplomas and associate degrees in electronic and electrical engineering, logistics and supply chain management, motor vehicle repairs, business management, food prep, and food and beverage. Day, evening, and Saturday classes begin very soon. Register this week and choose a payment plan that suits you. Visit us at 32 Hope Road, Kingston, or call 876-322-4029. IIRQ, your premium technical college choice.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Yes, back with your rocker.
Yeah, so as you were saying fashion.
Yeah, man, because Leon Bailey at 11 and 12 years old was playing in a competitive competition in Kasaf against 17 and 16.
Yeah.
So you have to love the game to be brave enough. Don't regular little youth now go play take on and big youth.
Yeah.
You understand?
But
so,
I heard a particular doctrine that so all of this come back down to what I'm getting at, because I heard a particular doctrine that my friend Usain Bolt don't really love track and field, and because he opted to exercise himself at football.
That is rubbish.
That don't make no sense,
No man, him love track and field as well.
You cannot not love track and field and do a boat over.
You have to go through injuries and persist and
and the training is very hard.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
To say that Bolt may have preferred something else is not the same thing as saying you love track.
Yeah.
You can't wake up out of your bed 5 and 6 o'clock every morning for 10 years. This up you know. You will not get that good if you not put your heart and soul. Rubbish.
Have some commitment to it.
Something about that something where you love.
Yeah.
Man.
But on another note, because you know I want to move out of this thing more quickly. Who you put in the 100 meter for that?
No, the Kishan Thompson, man, it's not easy to go down in the 9 seconds. Cruising after 60.
But what about
so
that African guy? You don't give him no chance.
No, I think it's going to be Thompson, Noah Lyles, and then Oblique.
That's something I think.
Yeah. Why? It me hope it works also, because we need something to smile about again, you know? We need something to smile.
You're going to get it this year, man. You're going to get it. On the men's side, you're talking.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I don't see anybody.
I don't see them beating Shaka.
No, not in the 100 meters.
Yeah, because when Shaka reach 80 meters, she go fast. I don't know how to do that.
She bad.
Yeah,
All right.
me impressed with
but,
her.
But there's some analysts suggesting that no, she probably going to be in the middle lane, and it may be different.
Yeah.
Got them say they catch everybody. She catch everybody off guard.
Which me think
it's yeah.
But I don't know still. But I don't have a problem with Shakari, you know, because there was a time when Shakari was habitually in Jamaica, you know.
Hey, by the way, you know, I getting some reports that Tia might very well be front of that. It's like how we did wind up Shelly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in 2008.
Liquid 2008.
Yeah.
Watch that little girl.
But
she could do a Shelly.
When Ilian Thompson won the silver at the World Championship, nobody never expected that.
No.
So
it was a surprise.
Yeah. So
in other words, look out for Tia. That is what my source.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, big up on yourself.
Your track and field sources as good as your football sources.
My sources are good sources.
But Orville, in the football source, you told us that you will be telling us certain things
We're all out of us. Read between.
Yeah.
And after the coach is named,
Yeah.
you will understand why Ole Gunnar's name is the name. That's as close to the riddle as I can.
All right. Well, you see, based on Bishop, non-alcoholic drink if you're correct.
All right.
Big up.
All right, Rocker.
All right, cool.
Yeah. Who we have? Serpi.
Yeah, Orville and Zidane.
Good afternoon. Yeah.
Yeah, Orville, you were talking to a man before this call, and you mentioned about high altitude. What is about high altitude?
High altitude is not the reason why we can't do well enough.
Oh, we
in Jamaica just love we not love 5.
Yeah, because I was going to refer to you to Saturday and Ralph Bastard.
Then right? We in Jamaica.
No, when you say we Jamaica, then
we Jamaican.
No.
Yesterday's high altitude argument, sir.
Yeah, man. That's what I thought Wallace was referring to.
Let me give an example for showing the levels where we are. Jamaica is surrounded by water. We are an island, which means everywhere in Jamaica you can chuck off over an ice. Yet we're not going, and every Jamaican at some point going to water. Most Jamaican people love water, love beach, love sea. But we don't serious about sprinting, about swimming, about.
Yeah, that is true.
What we do about swimming is see where we take football. We love the water, but we not serious. So we go to beach and we do we thing, but really when we go over hill chance and say we go swim. And really the festival and fish we got the thing.
All right.
And we got river, we got beach. We not serious about swimming. That's why we don't have the swimming medal. But all of we love the water.
I think it was either Monday or sometime last week you mentioned about when West Indies was on top. The administration didn't play much a part. What is the correct?
The administration had a very small part in our dam.
So we see where you're referring to.
60s, 70s, yeah.
Okay, you know a man named Peter Sharp? You hear about him?
He was the president of the West Indies board.
I did not say him arranged that the top president man them. We wasn't playing county cricket every time. We played Lancashire League. And then it's compulsory when we have our shell shield competition. Them have to come home.
Yeah. So that was Peter Sharp's contribution to the Great West Indies team.
Yes,
you have to come home complete.
Play.
And you think that's why we did that produce world champion?
Because we were playing almost all the top.
No. So Peter Sharp saying in order to complete for this West Indies, you don't have to come home, come crack the shell.
No, all right, that is what
that make we did that beat the word.
No, Orville, just hear what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Apart from forcing them to come home, in my range, with the cricketers them to go and play Lancashire League, how the ball move in the atmosphere, because it's a problem.
In my range, what do you mean in my range? He used to get contract for people at Lancashire.
Contract with the Lancashire League for employees.
Hold on. Peter Sharp. Our best players in them kind of a ball.
Sobers, Cali Smith, and them guys.
I am saying Sobers and these people were playing higher than Lancashire League if they wanted to.
No.
Where Viv used to play?
Lancashire League was the top league.
May I ask you which Viv never played no long?
After Viv.
And I 70s Viv them go play for Somerset.
Yes.
And Mike you play at Derbyshire. And Clive like them play county cricket. What you talking about Lancashire League?
But there was a county cricket Orville. The first time we hear about Andy Roberts, it's when he broke Colin Coultry and we never knew about it.
So it is because Peter Sharp used to send people to Lancashire why West Indies was the best in the world here.
And the point is for Orville, West Indies Shell Company, West Indies Limited, in that every region send at least 4 top cricketers. Leonard Chambers, Herman Bennett, Koskoyen, Rex Suku from Jamaica, and some guys from Guyana go down there, and then have the people them, Clive Walcott, left Barbados and go down a guy and go coach. That's what happened. The administration think about West Indies side, try to build the West Indies side.
So Peter Sharp is the real reason why we used to damage.
No, I'm talking about administration wise.
All right, big up Peter Sharp. Man, bit responsible for West Indies success. Live and hold in hand.
No, I'm not talking
about
Orville. I'm not talking
Sobers, them and judges.
No, Orville. Yeah. What I'm talking about is when them man play county cricket. I'm not talking about county cricket.
What percentage of our greats played in
Just a second. You know, say, when Cali Smith dead, right? Him and Sobers and them guys there. Was playing Lancashire League, not talking, they was qualified enough.
So it is the Lancashire League that is responsible for the West Indies being great.
Yes, because the
I don't believe that rubbish that you're doing.
So Arville, let me ask you something. But a while
you know why Lancashire wanted West Indians to come to Lancashire?
Oh, Lancashire as a county, no, what's up?
Why do you think English teams wanted West Indians to play? You think I could develop you up?
Arville, Lancashire, we're not talking the county Lancashire, no. That's what
League. The only reason why a league team would pay you to play because you're good.
Put it this way, Arville. Just a while ago, a man asked about the accident, what you think about the third test. And you said, boy, if we lose the task, we dead. Like this
No, not if we lose the task. If the conditions are bowler friendly.
Yeah, because them can't play the swing ball and them teams there, right?
Yeah, we have no real chance of doing much if the conditions favor bowling.
Zidane, I think it was around Wednesday, Tuesday, Roland Butcher say, as the first West Indian never played in England. Him say, watch a man. When we go away, right, we have to play a practice match and then just throw in a test. When so much and them and they play, you play 4 or 5 county match and then four.
Yeah.
Right? So the point is, and him say, because we play less cricket in England, we can't play the moving ball. And they should not want to ball, bull back Morris and fast. They couldn't play the moving ball because they never play.
There is no doubt that playing in England helped with, But I'm saying we were better than England. That's why we used to beat them because England played the swinging ball. The Englishman, them couldn't bat the swinging ball better than we. And in England, they live. Why? Because they couldn't bat like.
1963, 1963, right? The spread before England. Them man, I think them beat it, right? Because when you have
who beat who?
West Indies, them beat you have Shackleton and
you are saying England beat West Indies 1963?
I think yeah, man.
You want to put a money on that? Just put a money on.
I mean, tell you just said.
No, man. Just put a money. 1963 West Indies toured to England. And bet me a money. Say England beat you up on that.
Well, I mean, quite
you're not quite remember.
But I remember when Shackleton then dropped. I think Zidane, Truman and Shackleton was them 3 top bowler. Right? Yeah. I don't quite remember the series. But
I'll find the series.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Right? Cool.
All right, Nicholas, we'll take our final break before we move to the other person. We go to the call. All right, correction.
Correction, the correct one.
All right, man.
Teacher.
What you say, Moba?
What you have? This man coming at the class. I come discombobulate the class with an intellectual ignorance, brother.
Which one that?
The man called Chateau.
I can't help it, my boss. He's a very persistent man with him, brother.
No. What you say about motivation?
So it's not passion but drive a little youth at 10 and 12. It's motivation.
What motivates him?
Cultural heritage.
Big man, motivation. You see by him admitting that the youngsters are motivated to do a particular thing.
Yeah.
He is saying they have passion.
I would think so. Basic English that.
Motivation is a direct result of passion.
At that age.
Correction. The reality of the thing is that when you're a little boy, when you're under your parents' tutelage, it's either you do what them say or you do what you love.
Yes.
Them say if you go take your book, you get beaten, you go take your book.
Right.
When then they leave you on your own as long as you don't do nothing to cause any problem. Exactly. I love you.
Listen to this.
So they say, go out the door and come out of the house, man. When you go out the door, you see what you're doing? I love you. Till you love it so much, you do them until they say, come here now. You understand what I say? So I saw it come boss.
Zidane, if my father leave me when I grew up, then I see you there, 12 o'clock,
Yes.
With up on the court to play ball, brother.
Yeah, man.
You hear me, sir, man? Basketball, I carry to a bed.
Yes.
And as we eat, look up breakfast in the morning, I hear the sun bubbling up. Go on, we're going again.
Yeah.
It's on a school day, you know.
Yes, indeed.
Motivation. Listen what
At that point in time, you're not thinking about a career as a professional or anything.
No, you're just doing what you love.
Yeah, man. Hold the line. We're coming.
Brian never pure culture.
How much for your drink a rare rum? How much for your flask? How much for your drink a rare rum? How much for your flask? When you head to the bar, for all our vibes and pies, spend 15 bills, get a 250 crew, or spend 250 pound a drink for you or your boo. How much for your drink a rare rum? How much for your flask? How much for your drink a rare rum? How much for your flask? It's for 18 years older to drink responsibly.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, welcome back. Correction. Back with
It's either trying to be one of two things. Either he's trying to be intellectually honest or he's intellectually don't. I don't know if there's such a word or a term. Motivation says a reason or reasons for acting or behaving in a particular way.
Yes, sir.
Nobody need to tell us when we have time on our hand and children what game to play. We are going to play what we love. You get what
reason could an 18-year-old boy have to be out time yard all day? I do something. Yeah?
As the man himself, brother, Dwight never used to play sports as
No, he doesn't.
So,
you can't tell.
He wouldn't get
He
that,
has
that
no
first
clue.
thing.
Yeah, he has no clue.
Next one.
So when him say motivation, he's speaking. He's just using words.
Hey, and when me look boy, the summer sun hot in Orville. And we out in the sun at Friday 8 o'clock in the morning.
All right.
Unless mother have to come for me in my bag.
Parents to come to you.
What motivates you to be in the hot sun as a little boy at 8 and 9-year-old? I run up and down and play football in my bag.
All right.
Me think that gonna be Messi?
Orville.
Yes, sir.
Me know how we know.
Eh?
Me know how we know.
No, don't call the name.
Don't call the name.
No.
Alright.
Don't give no hints now.
Why would correction do it?
Me no know. Me not say no. But me say me know why you call the name and me have to go either confirm or deny. Don't call the name, sir.
Listen to indoor. Listen to indoor a while ago.
Oh, is the hint make you know? Then how will you get a hint?
No, me not give no hint. I don't call. All I'm saying is that this politics where you hear people like that. Not go.
Once I give the info, I know who know, man.
Me know why you. Correction. It was nice talking to you.
But that's what I said. Me know.
All right, good. Well, bully for you, sir. You know. The whole of Jamaica try to find out.
All right, man.
Leave it right there, sir.
Dig up yourself.
Who this stuff? Smith.
Good afternoon.
Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Yeah. Smith there.
Yeah, man. How you doing, man?
There. Boy, may I tell you, Dwight are the best, brother. All Dwight really to say is passion.
Yeah.
I think if Dwight ever said that word coming around the whole place.
Your background noise, remember?
Yeah, wind up the wind.
Yeah, may I say Dwight great to use the word passion.
True.
But that is the problem. But we're going to go on kind of thing, the real kind of made society that kind of thing. But I still passion. I mean, I show Dwight something. You see, I coach, but I coach netball. See?
Yes.
And I remember when I get the job at Permical Primary School. And when I went there, when I went to the PE teacher, showed me some students, you know, quickly. And I decided to make do my own thing. And I remember I announced that netball is going to take place right after school. All those are interesting. Zidane and Orville. When school over.
Why do you breeze in your phone, my boss? But why hear what you say?
Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Just when school over, I over 40 yards. Remy go 45. Girls may have turned up for training.
Yeah.
What do you think, Carter? We not good in the netball out here.
They love it.
Yeah. They love it.
Yes.
Next thing. Next thing.
If I tell him, if it's a volleyball, you're gonna get 4.
Yeah.
5, maybe.
Next week, you know, so we train Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah?
I know when training calls, them reach before me.
Wow.
And them a work out. They used to take all the ball and go home and do them things.
Yeah.
Right? And then the team say, if it wasn't for passion, them girls are not did it.
It's cultural heritage why them do that.
No, a passion. Man. In prayer to use the word passion.
The man said motivation, cultural heritage, need to interact with peers, all of that because you know.
I mean, I say this to you. You know why people respect you?
Why?
It is because you're being honest with the sports team. You see, do I tell with some little things, you know, we're not bad enough, but do I still to be honest because he want you to look bad?
Yeah, because no, you can. I've said this all the time. You can disagree with a man overall point.
No problem.
There are points within the argument. They say, all right, that is a reasonable point. But
yeah,
do I give it a reasonable? No, not at all.
Not at all.
I try to go around everything. The next man, why Brazilians them love do better at football than Indians? The man said cultural heritage. Now, until they say they have got them more passionate about it as a nation.
Just to find something to say on top and it's not right. And that's the problem with him. Not saying when I say some little things about the way you can listen.
Yeah.
Not all the time, but you know, little things you can listen. But just be honest, the passion the youth them have. That's why netball, that's why we could. Remember one time on a netball when you go watch primary league, primary school, I have little girl name I call up who bad and who you have to look out for, who you have to watch for. Passion type them something there.
And that is why our female netball team do better than we female volleyball. Because the girls in Jamaica look for netball. They think basic. Right?
I mean, I love the way going prep netball I take place. Our primary school right now, I go look. Well, little girl, I'm interested and want to do it. And when they can't get a ball, they want to deal with it, they want to do them things.
Smith, the persons who said the real problem with Dwight is that he wasn't a sports youth as I realize. And because of that, him speaking from a position of theory without living the life. Me and you will play sports with our youth. We know why we used to play it. I love, we love it no bad. All right. Leave it there, Sado Smith.
All right then.
Cool. Right? Long time we don't hear from Shipping. Shipping, we have one more after Shipping. So you should have called her if you want. Go on.
Well, you know, you win against Zidane, you win. Look up on yourself. I mean, I'm not touch me under 20 team no more. About then.
We give you 3 minutes.
I'm going to do it. Yeah, I have 3 minutes. So first, before I start, the listing of schools that perform well in the C-Tech is out, and we're the 5. Now big up the top 5 schools. The Woolmar's boys have crept in the top 5. Nice. 90% mark. Yeah, Woolmar's up there. Woolmar's boys. Then they are 4th, 91. St. Andrew I remain at number 3 with 92. They were number 3 last year. Immaculate was number 2 last year, 97. I think they're 99%. Champion 100% again.
Hey.
You got them school, big up.
I talk to some champion. I know a champion can do. I'm going to ask him. We are ranked in terms of brightness of the school. Orville, the man same rank. 50. Man Shipping Port say you know when the man average is
no, man, free to discuss it.
The man average is 90 and the man says nowhere close to being the brightest.
Yeah, man, in a school, I know only for bright kids because them top school and them the way behind in an average. But Orville,
yeah,
the thing you mentioned earlier, sorry, about Fano and the twin, Shea Clayton.
Yeah.
Because you mentioned about diamond in the rough. I don't think really that was the term you should have used with Kia. No, I'm not going to find the term, but I think that was the term to use. She
was a prodigy as a
yeah, but I think she was exceptionally that great way. She just a wait on him to find if he just dust her off and say, yeah,
you don't think Tia Clayton was an outstanding high school sprinter?
Yeah, she was outstanding, but then there were athletes at her age. At her age, listen to them athletes. Her sister Propel, she was better than her sister. Her sister Propel better than her.
No matter who I am saying, at high school, this girl was a sparkling talent. You are going to argue against that?
She was about 4 down. She was about number 4 or 5 on the list. Though.
Then maybe you have 4 more than a sparkling athlete than she, but she was sparkling. Why would not easy, you know? We don't argue about everything. You are going to.
The two idol girls was ahead of her.
No, so what I am saying that in high school, Tia Clayton was an outstanding diamond as a special.
Yeah, but me not think I got. Me think I got.
On average, when she ranked top 3 in high school as a high school performer.
You know that me as a big man. You know, used to medal.
Yeah.
Then if you medal, then you're among the best in the country, brother.
Yes.
Zidane, but when it comes to the age group now running for Jamaica, that you know the only reason she made that relay team. Remember, you know, if we had all the girls them available, including the two idol girls.
Hold on, the Tia Clayton never medal a champ.
Yeah, yes, man, both of them.
Then if you medal a champ, you know what that is telling us, my boy? That among your age group, you are among the best in the country. Now that it means.
Well, you can medal at class 4 and then class 3 you drop off at the boil.
What?
So we are going medal at all, like Shane Thompson. What did
you know, so that brother, you know. No. What you going to say? That she wasn't special as a high school at the way you did say one.
No, man, she was special, man. But
then if she's special, let me say she was a diamond in the rough. Why you going to argue with that?
You know, no use that term, let's see. But that maybe a term below that.
No, man, I think it's an understatement. I think she's better than a diamond in the rough. She was a known talent.
And diamond in the rough usually not known. You're right.
Yes,
you're right.
Yes.
You're right. So I'm downplaying her.
Yes, you're bad. Nothing exceptional. But I think she was exceptional. Maybe I'm
she always in the mix for medals as champs.
She was more than a diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
She was a diamond. She was in no rough.
Anyway. When we go to the next level from champs, how we go to representing Jamaica as an age group. She made that team, you know. But if the two idols girls were available.
That's because two other girls was better. I mean, she wasn't special, my boss. She was really good.
No, me understand why the man did say whisper special. You have a problem in identifying special schools.
Big up Shipping Boy.
Shipping Boy, we have to leave. Early tomorrow.
You want to squeeze the last one?
Tomorrow we're there again.
Yeah, man. All right, cool. All right, Kishan. Kishan, after we squeeze you, listen to the radio, man.
Yo, I go and sit down and walk off in.
Yes, 2 minutes.
Yeah, you know good?
Yeah.
What the start going like that break up.
Oh Lord, go on, man. You have 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear me now?
Yeah, man, we're hearing you.
You not hear me?
We're hearing you, Kishan.
We are hearing you, brother.
All right. First thing, you say, oh, New York, him start to give me that chateau vibe there, you know. He start to give me the chateau vibe. So it's when conversation I go, like when you say something, and it's for the interject, you allow the person to interject. You see me? And talk and have a discussion. And just like with everybody, I say, what do you, whenever I call, I say, yo, you know, say, we're not trying to bring chateau on the right path. I realize they not do it, and I'm still here, and that's why I call. I say, yo, what was that call? It still was there. That's why I didn't mention it. You see me? But anyway, passion. When I say passion, what do you mean? Love?
Love. Deep love.
Yo, so that's I think, man. And women never like me that listen to hear the percentage of chateau, you know. And then make chateau get away with giving, you know, 10 for hand, 14 for foot.
No, man, him said 20% for passion and 30% for motivation and 40 to administration and 10
No, that's going to make him get old, man. Two things we want to know. It's a split. Because the man say, yo, give her something a split. So to make him dissect even more.
I don't, you can't make chateau. A chateau, I go say what I want to say. We can't make him say why. A chateau that, I'm going to say what I want to say, no matter what sound.
Right, but I said, go man, love. Let me tell you something before I go on now. You don't have to. Now, you see, if you try to find youth to play basketball, you now see the youth to enter the competition like back in the day. You see, if you watch the competition and would play like Edgewater Wolverine or win the last D1, you see me? So I have to give them a shout out. But if you watch them competition, then a beer, old baller for a long time, right? I love them man, they love it. And I pay them get paid. When we used to play ball, I love. That's the motivation.
No, sure, it's not cultural heritage, remember?
No, man, basketball isn't a cultural heritage. It's more track and field and
yeah.
I know what you mean, man, but you don't mean.
No, I do it come every day, do I come with some new word rather than just a passion and done. Motivation, cultural heritage, need to love your peers, all of that I love it. But I do it.
Love it come down to kind of love it to do it, especially like a youth.
But guess what me agree with you with? Diego is almost, Diego have to take on a chateau like
yeah, if afraid Diego get afraid away. So you think we're going to come go at him.
Yeah, man. Diego, the man, I know many people say, Diego, come back to where you were about a year ago. You're getting chateau like in your discussion.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
But I don't listen to 4 o'clock in the probably one somebody want to jump into
No, man. I ain't that for the
I
day.
ain't that. All right, Kishan, talk again tomorrow.
Yeah, man. The passion of my car today, but tomorrow.
All right, cool. Big up. All right, that is it for the program. Big up to all the listeners. We appreciate your ears, and big up to all of the callers. We appreciate the time you took to talk to us today. Big up to Nicholas Burford, Miss Marion as well. Join us tomorrow, same time. We'll do it all over again. Until then, have yourselves a good day.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m.